was a
possible
wonderful
fiasco.
achievement, throwing a vampire out the window.
Oh yeah, throwing a vampire
Yeah, we
out a
lost
window
5
is...
more of them. This is
Yeah,
definitely a fiasco.
yeah, but... Okay, stream has started. So... I think we started at the inn, went over to Vort's place and went to go talk to him. Uh... He practically denied everything. Like an asshole. Uh... There was numerous amounts of splitting up while we were in Valaki. Good point, good point. But what were we looking for? The vampires, definitely. We were looking for the vampires. We didn't find any. Michael found a lady with a demon on her head. Ilda and Vinavi found the storyteller guy being sus, and definitely having something ravenous and possibly hungry inside of his cart, which he says only contained a monkey.
I have a question.
Yes.
How is it ravenous but only possibly hungry?
I don't know. I'm just throwing words out there and hope they make sense.
Alright, carry on.
Yeah, so talked to him, said he only had a monkey. We met the monkey later, who was now in the toy maker's possession, and was very much enjoying the company of the monkey. Michael tried to get Josh and I to do monkey noises and failed. I don't remember what happened like directly after that, but then Ilda went full werewolf for a bit.
You skipped something.
What did
You
what
skipped
did I
our
skip?
dinner invite.
Oh yeah, the dinner invite. Yeah, we got invited to dinner by Strahd, and we were all panicking. And then that night, Ilda went full werewolf, and Vinavi just walked in, smote her once, and she was practically down.
We're
Yeah.
freaking normal.
And then in the morning, oh right, the lady, what's her face? She wanted us to
Creepy demon bat
participate
lady.
in a coup, and that possibly involved murdering innocents because Izek is too loyal. And so we were just like, okay, can we do this without murder? And if we can, let's do that. But if we can't, then just fucking leave.
Most of y'all were super on board with the murder. Hold up.
Oh yeah.
And Nils like, you can't just
Oh,
walk
I
around
was-
freaking killing people.
This is where I popped in, right?
Pretty
You
much.
popped it,
It
like
is
halfway
weird.
through this argument.
Erlith was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I'm down to murder. Who are we murdering?
Yeah.
Of Elda arguing largely with Varen.
Yeah, and then Varen
Yeah.
being like,
I mean,
wait, shit, I shouldn't actually do that.
No. I mean, I was more like, let's give him a task to where he would most likely not come back alive. But if he did, cool on him, because basically gave him like, hey, go eradicate this shit.
You wanted him to go pick a fight with Strahd.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Like, that's not better than us just killing him. It's probably worse.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. This is the inner Constantine coming out again. Sorry about that.
And then we learned that Isek had a crush on Arena, and then Arena revealed that she's been getting nommed on by Strahd for like 3 previous
Yeah.
times,
He's a fucking creep.
because Strahd is very creepy.
So many levels.
And then that night, Ilda went full werewolf, and then that happened.
Yeah.
When we woke up, we
Yeah,
started
but,
hunting down the werewolf pack, which was easy enough, I suppose. We found the dogs, but decided we should probably get to Castle Ravenloft instead of being late so that Strahd doesn't just murder us. And then he was creepy.
Very, very creepy.
And he invited us to stay the night, and he made it an offer that we couldn't refuse.
Yeah.
Like, we really don't want to say yes, but we're pretty sure we're gonna die if we say no.
Yeah.
And that was pretty much it. He asked a lot of very personal questions, and we were all very creeped.
Yeah.
Get your fangs out of my business.
All right. So, I actually neglected to grab all your tokens, so give me a minute.
Oh yeah, Danielle.
How
uh,
dare.
Danielle, here's an image of Archie.
Aww.
He was a cute little velociraptor.
Archie!
Yeah, fucking Pokemon.
How dare you murder him, Josh?
I had to, okay?
No.
For the plot.
He could have been resummoned.
Archie could have had plot armor. But you said
Archie
no.
was literally like resummoned a day later.
Yeah, he's like literally resummoned like 20 minutes later.
Oh yeah, we left that out, didn't we? He's not
Yeah,
like an
you
act-
did.
Yeah, Archie
He's not-
was a
he's a summon.
conjured summon.
Whoops.
Forgot
All you
about
hear
that.
is just a yep in the distance.
Yes.
And
Kendrick,
then-
Kendrick's
and
just.
then-
Did Archie
No,
just
no,
die?
no. I think it was more like Bear, Wolfhorn's like, we're doing this, and grabbing his bow, and walking out the door, and then
And
Kendrick's like,
Everyone's so confused.
Got fools to murder.
Kendrick's like for Archie, and I just
Yeah.
start going ham on him.
All right.
We
Okay.
went through
Okay,
multiple genocides. Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Hold up, go back.
Ay.
So, with this, Strahd wraps up his interrogation / dinner party with you all. And now, if you will all excuse me, I have business to attend to. If you need me, just call out for Rahadin, and he will be there to offer you support. Have a fun time, enjoy the night, and I will see you all for breakfast. With that,
Right.
he turns into a fine mist and floats up into the ceiling.
Cool.
Just whispers, fuck, we have to eat breakfast with him too.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I don't want to eat breakfast with him.
Neither do I, but I'd rather eat breakfast with him than get eaten by him.
Yeah, I'd rather eat breakfast with him than be his breakfast.
True.
I like
Can you all make me sleight of hand checks? Are you trying to say this like, cause Rahadin is right here.
Yeah.
That is true.
We're all just like staring panically at the ceiling, like.
Just forgetting Rahadin was there. Sleight of hand.
Oh my god.
Character sheet's a thing I need.
Let me pull up Rahadin real quick.
Oh, this is bad.
Hey! You rolled the same as me.
Oh, Josh, I think I've been hanging out with Daisy too long because like half that dialogue I was ready to say these nuts joke or your mother joke.
Not afraid to smite these nuts and mother jokes.
No,
I
it's-
wouldn't
it's
hesitate.
fine. I was like, it's just I literally had to hold my tongue because there's a part where I was like ready to say something.
Now,
Ay.
if you will come with me, I will escort you to your lodgings for tonight, lady and gentleman.
You
Alright.
got it, boss. As Zareth gives like the pointer fingers just.
What was that?
Finger gunsing Rodine.
Yeah, I said you got it, boss. Into like little pointy finger gun, like.
He
Navi just
ignores-
gives you the biggest raised eyebrow.
he ignores your comment entirely and leads you all to a stairway. The stairway leads up, 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 and up. You pass several doors, but he keeps on climbing, about 150 feet, until you come to a rather nice suite. Let me pull up the right, because they break down all of the descriptions into the 7 different maps.
Oh. 7? Holy shit.
Ravenloft is big, man.
Ravenloft is big.
Oh, very
Well,
big. Now.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
His true
Alright.
We're also
size.
on the roof.
His true size.
Who's
It's
this
true.
Princess Zelda looking lady?
Well, that's a dude.
Oh,
Who's not supposed to be.
he looks like Princess Zelda.
God,
That's
it does.
Prince. That's Prince Link. Thank you.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna turn off. I don't know why the map is wonk.
The map is wonk.
What?
So I figure we're not supposed to be on the roof.
No. Come here.
Wee.
As thunder shakes the tower, heavy beams groan under the weight of the ceiling. 3 ornate lanterns hang by chains from these beams, each casting a dim glow. The curved west wall is fitted with 3 windows of leaded glass in steel latticework. A bookcase sits on the east wall between 2 doors. Plush, overstuffed chairs and couches are placed about the room. The fabric has faded with age, and the patterns it depicts are nearly gone. Lounging... Oh, wait, he was supposed to be there. Lounging on one couch is a handsome young man whose attire, while elegant, is worn and faded. He stands up and gives a bow to you. Rahadin then says, "This will be your attendant for the night. Ask him for anything, and he shall retrieve it. If there is need of more cordial matters, call for me. His name is Escher, and he will take care of you."
Good to know. So should we be seeing Escher?
Yeah.
Because
He's
we
the
don't.
Princess Zelda.
Oh, there he is.
There he
oh,
is.
He's big.
Like, oh. Chris Link, thank you very much.
But tell me he does not look like Princess Zelda.
No, he looks creepy.
No, he totally does.
He totally does, but in a creepy way, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I guess.
if Princess Zelda was evil and creepy. And a dude.
You mean Twilight Princess?
No.
No.
Take Twilight
Shut
Princess Zelda and make her creepy.
Shut the fuck up, Ethan. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, shut the fuck. Hey, fuck you.
Breath of the Wild
Now
is still best
children.
Zelda.
We're gonna throw hands when we meet. I swear to God.
Yeah, and he's gonna be on the floor laying down.
I guess I'll just
Throw hands.
remind you. I guess he does look very pretty.
He is quite pretty, yes.
Oh,
That's
that
cool.
guy.
Oh, it's that guy.
Looks like he's a crotch dresser.
Ethan.
It's not quite a dress.
It's not quite a
It's
dress.
It's like a
Definitely
robe
some
with
kind
a
of cloak
cape.
robe thing.
This is the first time I've seen him. Okay.
I've never understood only
Ethan.
wearing half of a cape. It just
Kill.
looks strange.
It's so that she can swish it dramatically.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, the only effect is dramatic flare, which I mean, I guess is valid, but still.
Dramatic flare is always valid.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at me.
I like the one random chick who just has a skull on her face.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of them look mostly normal, if a bit evil, but she's just like, nah, skull mask. Go for it.
Goddamn.
Like,
Skulls are
Vanavi
usually
does
over
not
here.
like this guy.
What was that?
Vanavi does not like this guy.
Cool.
Which guy?
Princess Zelda.
All of us.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Usher?
Escher.
Escher.
Escher, not Usher.
Oh, that's gonna be one of those nights, I see.
Vanavi's just gonna go sit in a chair and just observe.
I guess I'm talking to. This right here.
He just,
Erlen's gonna sit in the chair adjacent to Escher.
yeah, Vern comes over here and just says to Vanavi really quietly, it's like, so the kin talks to his kin. And gives like Aerolith a very disgusted look.
Evidently, there's something that Aerolith has not told us. But I do believe that we were put in this room on purpose. Notice how it is incredibly high up, The windows are
Yeah.
barred. There's someone watching over us. He clearly does not want us to escape in the night.
Yeah.
And Vanavi just pulls out his sword and starts polishing it. Oh, werebird!
Oh, crow.
Is that my pun damage, Josh?
Oh, we're up
What?
to D20s now, yikes.
Yeah.
Is that my?
No, that
damage?
was my joking pun damage.
Oh,
This is too brutal of a module to actually enforce pun damage.
got it.
That's fair.
What?
But the threat will hang over you.
Yeah, the threat thing. Alright, you shouldn't tell me that, Josh. I'm afraid my hanging out with Daisy might
Oh
affect
god.
that.
If you push my buttons too hard, my restraint will wane as well.
Yeah.
Push all the buttons,
No,
just like the elevator.
that's your job, Ethan.
I will push all the buttons.
My job is to make sure you
If
don't
you
die
make
for pushing all
puns,
the
you'll push
buttons.
my buttons too. And I won't give you healing.
Okay, I'm barbarian.
Because I hate you. But, yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. The Navi.
Yes,
You still have the bottle of Quicksilver.
I do, yes. Would you like it?
Oh, not for me. But maybe if we can trust Erlith, we can get him. Get his sword.
I think we can probably trust Aerolith. He seems jovial enough, I suppose. Friendly enough
He
to
seems
us.
jovial, but you know,
Of course, there
I
is
need
something
a
he's not
little,
telling us. Like what
I
Strahd
need
meant
a
by
little
kin.
process. Yes, what does Strahd mean by kin?
Because on any of my divine senses, he hasn't shown up as undead.
Maybe it's just because he's really pale.
I hear that.
You
Heard
know,
that.
you heard nothing, Aerolith. Go back to your
I hear-
dancing.
I hear all as Erlis still is just talking while he's dancing. Try not to trip on his own feet. Again.
Keep telling yourself that, Aerolith.
I will get down dancing one of these days.
I was gonna say
Sure.
I was gonna say something like we got some straight to this call.
Vanavi is going to look at what kind of books there are. While still keeping track of Escher.
Alright. Escher is remaining basically in his chair, observing the lot of you. The books in the bookcase don't really have much value, and they're not a whole lot of help to you. Some of the titles that you find on the bookshelf include Embalming, The Lost Art, Life Among the Undead, Learning to Cope,
Learning to cope.
Castle Building 101, and Goats of the Balanok Mountains.
Fuck it, I'll take the
Wait,
Book of Goats.
But take the book of goats. That's the most important one.
I'll start reading the Book of Goats.
Alright.
Mortician for Dummies 101.
I'm
This
adding
book
it to my
describes the
inventory
many-
because I'm totally taking it with me.
This book describes the many different species and breeds of goats that are raised among the mountain people of the Balanok Mountains,
Are
As
we
well as
stealing
a-
Strahd's goat books now? Sorry.
as
yes.
well as a rather large goat who has been terrorizing the mountainside for generations.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh, so we're going goat hunting. Never mind.
Let me find it.
Well, I don't think we're gonna go goat hunting. Where are these mountains?
These are the mountains to the south that you were.
Ah.
Vern-
If we ever find
Vern-
ourselves in the
Vern-
south, we'll know to look out for a giant ass goat.
Watch out for giant angry goats.
Okay.
See, the goat
Okay.
the goat is known as Bloodhorn.
Okay, I got an idea. If we ever cross this path of the goat, we try to tame it.
Good luck with
Or the
that.
giant evil mountain goat definitely sounds like some sort of a video game world boss.
Just like, look,
Like
I
a
can't
goat
even
one,
tame a
like-
raven. Do you really think that any of us could tame a goat? Much less a murdery goat?
I mean, it would be cool.
It would be cool. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be. I'm saying that we wouldn't be able to.
I'm basically saying, Gil, as Michael, that I'm going to Thrasher this.
You're going to Thrasher this. Oh boy.
And
Is
the
that
great thing is,
it?
I'm a cleric, so I can.
It is at
I can
this
still
moment
stand.
that Escher stands up, dusts off his robe and cloak, and says to you all, I will remind you that you have free reign of the castle. Bringing you here was simply to remind you where you will be spending the night. And now, if you will excuse me. He then walks out of the room.
Escher.
Before Escher walks out of the room, I say, "Hey, Escher,
Yes.
where's the place to go to the bathroom? I need to pee."
Again.
He looks over and then points to a chamber pot in the corner of the room.
Okay, thank you.
Pleasant.
Um,
You would think a superb castle like this would have more than a chamber pot.
well,
Jeez.
don't look over here.
I suppose that begs the
That's
question,
very cool.
do we want to explore?
Josh, what
Preferably,
time is it?
It is about 7:30 in the evening.
We could explore.
Because if we're going to end up here
preferably-
later, we might want to know how this place is laid out.
I mean, I feel like we're
preferably,
almost expected to, but that kind of concerns me.
yeah,
Yeah.
preferably Varen would like you guys all out of the room while he is doing.
Vanavi
Doing
will
his
just
business.
step outside.
Is this just like a part of Varen now?
Yes, he's a small bladder.
It's just delete Calder.
I mean, yeah, but like, yeah, Varen actually, I actually put in his thing that he has a small bladder. As a flaw, is that he, I don't
Wait.
know what how would you call it.
If this
but-
door leads here, then where does the door to the south of that room lead?
Hmm.
Well, let's look at it.
Varen, are you done yet?
Yeah.
Hey, Baron! That just walks through like it's a nothing.
I'm gonna read out the description for this area first.
Alright.
You come to a dark landing 10 feet wide and 20 feet long. A cold draft of wind rushes down the spiral staircase at the north end of the east wall, and whistles mournfully through the room before streaming down the staircase to the south. An ornate square rug covers the floor to the south. Set into the wall is an iron-bound wooden door with a wooden trapdoor set into the floor in front of it. Hanging on the north wall above the trapdoor is a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a serene yet penetrating gaze.
Fuck that. Let's go check out what's at the south.
Sorry.
Oh. Okay.
Not used to
Maybe
seeing
armor.
Strahd with armor.
Or color.
Or color.
A large bed sits in the center of this room, its four corner posts supporting a black canopy trimmed with gold tassels. Several comfortable divans are placed about the room. There is a branded door to the west wall and a smaller unbanded door in the east wall.
Alright. Let's check out this door.
This small wood-paneled room reeks of mildew and has a 10-foot high ceiling. Iron hooks line the walls, and dusty black cloaks hang from a dusty black cloak hangs from one hook in the center of the south wall.
Before anyone goes in there, can I make a perception check, Josh?
For what?
I'm
The
checking for
room.
traps.
Sure, roll me a perception check.
Nice.
There don't appear to be any traps that you can see.
Then what
Okay.
the fuck is the purpose of this room?
I think it's called a
Probably
closet.
Oh,
Yeah.
closet. And can I
Oh,
can I grab
yeah.
the black coat?
I'm just used to seeing closets with, shit in them.
What did you
Can
say,
I-
Baron?
Can I grab the black hood?
You have a black cloak?
Damn, I don't have mending. I was gonna mend it up.
Hey, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
You want a Banabe?
Sure.
Alright, here you go.
Black coat would fit my aesthetic, especially if it's frayed. Make it look more like raven feathers.
Edgy.
I mean, kinda, but also I just think it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's not more edgy. That's
Cool, you can switch it dramatically.
Yeah.
yeah. You can feel like you might half the vampires here. Oh yeah, airlift. While we're on the topic of vamps, what do you mean by kin?
Yeah, that's interesting. Choice word word choice on Strahd's part. Care to elaborate?
I do not know by what he means by that.
It's a
I'd
kin.
like to insight that.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, but I do not run player interactions with skill checks.
All right.
You are welcome to believe or disbelieve whatever he says to you.
All right, then I just find it kind of weird that he called you kin.
So do I. And it's all over like how I like my meat. So what if I like it a little more pink? Just my tastes.
I'm sorry. Does your definition of pink mean literally as red as can be?
Hold on. No. There is some charring on the sides of it, okay? I have traveled large and far, sometimes without fire. So, I have come to learn how to taste meat raw. Okay?
That's
And at this point,
well, it's
I'm
still
just
kind of
used to it.
concerning that you prefer that, though.
Well, if you don't cook for a long time, you don't have fire for a long time, so how are you gonna survive? With
So-
nothing but the slab of meat.
Do we go upstairs or downstairs?
Let's, well, question is, if we continue going up,
How far does
or
it
maybe
go?
further- yeah.
Like,
Maybe
we
you
went
want
up
to
pretty
stop
far.
this?
We were already 150 feet in the air. How tall could this place be?
Want to
Also,
find
a
out?
Door right here too.
That is a good point. There is. Who places a trapdoor in front of another door? Like, what kind of design? Ugh, never mind.
Say this.
Trapdoor upstairs or downstairs?
Trapdoor.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's see if that's locked.
Trapdoor?
Yeah.
Baron's kind of suspicious of the short person.
Who, me?
Yeah, just because they're short.
Well, I'm suspicious of you because you're tall.
That's heightest.
It's basically me saying it.
The trapdoor is not locked.
All right, let's open it and take a peek.
Inside, there is a massive shaft that goes down far, far, and far, as well as a mechanism of some sort that seems to be holding a large rope down the shaft.
Huh.
Weird?
Like,
You
do you
want me
think
to-
it's one of those, like, food delivery things? Just, like, little, like, wooden platform or something, and then somebody pulls rope or chain and then moves up and down the floors?
Maybe? I thought those were normally
That's a thing now. I've been away for civilization for way too long.
Apparently.
Evidently.
I don't know, I've heard that it's a thing.
Oh no, but now your house seems like a type.
Hey,
your
we're
house
not
seems like
that
a type
rich.
You do seem like the rich type to, just, yeah.
We're not that rich.
Your house
Alright,
does
well,
look-
well, either way, family histories aside, we've essentially just found a really dark hole.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
guys want
you
to
want
go
me to-
up?
Well, that's interesting, but not terribly informative.
Yeah,
Well,
let's try up the stairs then.
Sure.
Okay.
As you proceed to venture up the stairs, the sound of a heartbeat begins to echo into your ears.
Oh fuck! This voice.
That's unusual.
Eventually, the staircase leads to a landing that is outside of the castle. A magnificent outlook of the massive misty forests and the mountains far in the distance to the south and north.
Hello, Fluffy Kitty. Hello, Fluffbutt. You need to move.
Oh,
I remember
been here
this place.
we've been here before.
The 60-foot diameter tower roof is rimmed with battlements. A slender stone bridge with no railing spans the gap between this tower and the slightly taller tower to the north. To the east, the high tower of Ravenloft thrusts skyward with no apparent opening at this level. Black, boiling clouds hurl rain down from above.
Calls OSHA.
All right. Well,
Anyone know anything about giant spooky crystal hearts?
What the fuck?
I don't trust that.
Hey, Josh.
I don't like that.
Besides being like weird, creepy, like crystal heart, does it do anything weird, like beating like a heart?
It is currently beating like a heart,
Oh, fuck.
as the sound echoes throughout the tower. It gets louder and louder, almost hurting your ears as you guys approach the room.
I say we go back downstairs. I don't trust that. That's too weird.
I don't trust that either, but Ilda keeps taking steps forward.
Elda. Everyone's gonna try to grab Elda and pull her back.
What? It's a shiny rock heart. That's cool.
I know, but it's inside the castle of a vampire. Who knows
Ilda,
what kind of
Ilda,
arcane weirdness it contains?
That's fair.
Ilda, I don't want to sound racist. I don't want to sound racist, but you know,
You're gonna say
you
something
know.
racist?
let's get the dwarf away from the shiny stone.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's cool.
That is really cool.
As you step onto the spiral staircase, a reddish light flares. They don't have this for many different perspectives. Flares in front of you, then settles into a dull, pulsing red glow. You now see the full immensity of this tower. The spiral staircase circles up to the tower's full height. The tower, 60 feet wide at its base, becomes narrow as it climbs. At the pinnacle of the hollow tower, a large crystal heart pulsates with red light. Above the heart, the stairs continue upwards.
That's weird. I've never seen anything like that.
Very
I think
shiny.
we should go back to Elda.
What?
Let's go back downstairs, guys. What do you think?
I agree. I don't want to mess with that.
Yeah. The worst thing, the worst thing is, Josh, is because we played basically part of this with high level characters. I'm like I want to go in there and
Kick ass.
just kick ass and just like do where the fuck. But then I'm like, oh wait, I'm only level 4. Oh god.
Well,
You
weren't
also
we
gotta
only
remember
level
that
7
you-
last time?
You guys were level 9.
9. Right.
No, I think 11.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it was 11.
Between, yeah. We were 11.
We'd get so murdered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Vanavi just kind of looks over the balcony and just looks at the scenery. This place is big.
Yep.
I can't actually imagine living in a place this big.
What do you even do with this much space?
Yeah, like you can only have so many like bedrooms and shit.
Yeah.
Of course, I suppose you could reserve rooms for creepy beating crystal hearts.
True.
Go downstairs.
Maybe it's they're not all that weird. I mean, if I had a giant place this big, I'd probably just fill it with a whole bunch of random stuff too.
Point.
I mean, I feel like maybe Strahd before in his life was more like a lord, most likely, and probably had like a lot of servicemen. But now he just seems like the very dramatic kind of guy. But
He's got a vibe and he's committed to it.
Yeah. My
He picked the
grandfather
theme
liked
and
this
he-
kind of vibe, but I don't like it. It's much too creepy.
What were you saying, Josh?
He picked a theme and he stuck to it.
He really did. He's got a
Yeah.
great
Hell yeah.
interior decorator.
yeah,
He's probably dead.
He's probably dead.
He had a great interior decorator.
And just like, nah, that doesn't need to be moved.
All right.
Doesn't-
Descending 40 feet, you come to another landing.
It's a pointy Pac-Man. That's what it looks like from my perspective.
God,
Yeah.
we are children.
Yes. Yes, you very much are.
Hey,
Right,
quiet,
yeah.
Anyone,
quiet,
shut up.
be
The
quiet,
door of
Lord,
this
man.
landing is locked.
That's maybe not.
Yeah. I guess down another floor.
Another 50 feet down, and you come to another door.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
Let's take a peek inside.
Should we knock first?
I don't know.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
A surprisingly human voice calls out, "Yes."
Oh, hello. We're just exploring. We don't want to disturb you.
No, no, it's fine. If you're coming through, then come on in.
Alright.
Alright.
Open the door and walk in.
Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls and books lie scattered on the floor. Around 4 heavy wooden chests, fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only unobstructed floor space is directly in front of the doors on the east and west walls. In the center of this clutter stands a great black desk. A figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on a seemingly endless scroll of paper with a dry quill pen. Nearby, a tasseled rope hangs from a hole in the ceiling. And, welcome.
Hi.
Thank you, sir.
This
New toys of the masters, I presume.
evidently.
My condolences to you and your families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pardon me for sounding rude, but are you alive?
He kind of looks down at himself and then back at you. I suppose that's a fair question. Yes, I am.
Okay. It's good to know that there's someone else alive in this place.
Oh, there's a couple.
Only a couple, huh?
Plus or minus 2. You know, he kind of rattles a small chain that's wrapped around his ankle. We
Hmm.
don't exactly get to find out what happens to some of them.
Oh dear.
What is it you're doing here exactly?
He gestures broadly to the entire room. I'm an accountant.
My condolences.
Yeah. That's
He lets out a small chuckle to that. Not a numbers person, then.
Well,
any of us are.
like, not great with numbers, but pardon me again for sounding rude, but the job of an accountant just sounds terribly boring to me.
Terribly boring to you. Captivating and, until, well, maybe not recently, but relatively safe for me.
not safe as of recently?
He gestures to the chain and the rune and
Okay,
the
so
castle.
that was recent. Gotcha.
No, not recent.
Oh.
God, Baron just kind of looks at Navi before saying that. Because back in his hometown, Baron was a local accountant. he would help the children with math.
Just looks at Bear, just, what? Why are you looking at me that? Why are you looking at me like that?
You insult. I took. Baron just kind of looks at Navi and says, I was the money keeper for my local, let's say, priesthood, and I also helped
Ah.
the children with math. I'm insulted here, Navi. That you said that.
Hey, just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not for others.
True.
Just because I find something boring doesn't mean that it's inherently boring.
So, what has earned you all the ire of Strahd?
Honestly,
Oh,
no clue.
honestly, yeah, no clue. Which probably seems like.
idea.
We just kind of came to Barovia for our own reasons, and then Strahd took interest.
Yeah.
He pulls out a rather large ledger, a massive book, flips to nearly to the end of it, dips his quill into an inkwell, and scribbles down what is very obviously your names, their existence. Got it.
Yeah, their existence.
You
prior-
keeping track of all
prior-
the guests prior and current to Castle Ravenloft?
The ones that he takes specific note of, yes.
Gotcha.
The ones that make it out of the house.
Right.
Oh, that has.
I don't suppose you have any idea what happens to them after their lovely visit here.
Can you restate your question, ma'am? I don't fully understand your meaning.
Well, it sounds like there's been others who've been invited, much like we have. Do you know what happens to them after?
It varies. If you don't offend the master, you typically leave alive. Some of them are taken by the hazards of the castle. Some of them find the ire of one of the brides.
So tread
Care-
lightly, understood.
Care to
I give you
elaborate?
a 30-70 chance of survival.
It's better than some others have had, in reference to us.
I take it the 30 is that we survive.
Yeah,
That was a spoon, that one.
Vistani thought it was a much lower chance of survival.
Well, not a whole lot to make it here. He
That
flips
is a
through the
very good
pages.
point.
It's been... He continues to flip through the pages. 80 years since anyone has last hit for an invitation.
80. Oh boy.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, have we asked your name yet?
I am Leaf.
Leaf. Gotcha.
Good to meet you, sir.
And a pleasure to meet you all as well. If you have any questions that are a little more risky, you think maybe to ask some of the others, I'd be more than willing to answer them to the best of my abilities.
Thank you.
Much
Okay.
appreciated.
Hey, Leaf. What is behind this door?
That would be the throne room.
So we probably shouldn't enter there.
He hardly ever spends any time in there, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
But thank you, Leaf.
No problem. Good luck.
Thank you.
I
It sounds like we'll
Pray
need
that
it.
you don't die.
Thank you.
In fact, if you last until until the morning, let's say, why don't you come see me again?
Alright.
I'd love to
Alright.
hear the story of playtime.
Okay. Okay.
Concerned.
just like Manapi's face immediately drops, just like, I don't suppose you're going to elaborate on what playtime means.
The brides don't like guests. They take away the attention of the master from them. Granted, I think one of you might not draw the ire of one of them, but the other two aren't going to be very happy with your visitation.
Okay. I don't suppose you would happen to know where they are so we can avoid them?
Oh. Valencia likes to spend her time prowling around the lower levels, the ground floor. I don't see very much of Anastasia. She likes to crawl around on the outside of the castle, so it's hard to tell where she's going to end up.
Ugh.
Ludmilla, she prefers to spend her time in the gardens.
Gotcha. So, question in that regard. Is the kind of sitting room with the bedroom attached a couple of floors up safe? Or quote unquote safe?
If he is designated that as your lodging, no one's going to hurt you there.
Okay, good to know.
Probably, he says under his breath.
Yeah,
Good to know.
So it's definitely more like a game too, Strahd Brides. At this point, where it's like when we, the prey, leave our room, most likely, you know. So I'm like, huh?
Maybe a game to Strahd, not to the brides. He knows the effect that visitors, he says, inclining his head in your direction, has on their jealous habits. And he likes to tease them with you.
Ah,
Lovely.
All right.
great.
One
Well,
moment.
Meh.
let's say, well, no better time, Leaf, than to go to the throne room.
Thank you for your help, Leaf.
No problem. Good luck. Dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron latticework of a large window in the east wall. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Wow, moody. Empty iron sconces dot the walls. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the hall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across the windows stand a set of double doors in the east wall. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down. At the far southern end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room.
Just kind of take a peek in. Okay, no one's here.
Yeah, the hall is empty.
That is good.
Like empty.
Empty is very
The
good.
chair is facing the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's interesting. Usually a chair faces more towards the open part of a room.
So Josh, this throne doesn't seem magical, right?
Doesn't seem magical.
Is there anything weird about that it faces the wrong direction?
No? Are you Flint?
No.
Just because Vanavi's scared, he's gonna do a divine sense ping.
You get
I
several
checked the
pings.
chair.
One below you, two above you, and 2 to the east.
Like over here.
Like, how far east?
Oh wait, this is only 60 feet. Never mind.
Yeah.
Forget the ones to the east.
Okay.
Forget I
The
said
other
that.
two are a bit close for comfort.
Yeah. Like,
Bear-
how far below
what were
us?
they?
About 30 feet below you.
30 feet. Gotcha.
Make it 40.
40.
Okay. Were
And-
they undead or?
Undead. And undead.
Gotcha.
Should I go back upstairs?
I'm certainly thinking about it.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
never
back
mind. You're
upstairs.
surrounded by celestials.
Are they friendly?
I don't believe that for a second.
Like to insight check the DM.
DC 36.
All right, can I
Cool,
walk up to
Celestials, let's go.
can I walk up to the throne and just touch it?
As you do that, a certain somebody
You made him.
phases through the wall to the south.
Ah!
Oh, hello there.
Just-
Dear-
Oh,
dear host Strahd.
Mr. Strahd.
Having an interest in my father's chair, are we not, Baron?
Yeah. It reminds me of home.
He kind of raises an eyebrow at that. What do you mean by that?
No, it reminds me of also my father's big chair. It's a more ornate chair as head of the household.
Ah. And what do you relate to that kind of memory, I might ask?
I would say that memory, probably a man that was honorable, wise, powerful. Many people just come to meet him and ask for ask for many things, wisdom, stuff like that.
Find it interesting, Baron. You describe your father as a man, but not as a father.
Well, he is a father. It's just that I was talking more about his job.
Yes, but it is interesting that that is the first thing that you say when I ask, what do you think about your father's chair? When I
Well-
think about it, I think about sitting in his lap, him reading stories to me about a great land to the south. And it instilled in me a wish to see such a beautiful land with rolling mountains and beautiful trees.
Sounds
And
quite
sitting
wholesome.
on his lap, enjoying the strength that his arms brought. But not his occupation. That seems rather impersonable. Do you have a good relationship with your father, Baron?
I would say yes. I actually do have a very good relationship. When my dad was with us, I had a pretty good relationship with him.
My condolences. I did not mean to offend.
No problem. It's I do not I have not I've not felt bad about his death. He died as with honor and with respect. So I just naturally assume that he's with the good gods. And where they lay the good people to rest.
That is good to hear. Family can be a touchy subject. Wouldn't you say, Vanavi?
More or less. They
Close
leave behind.
bonds,
They leave
maybe
behind
more
expectations.
than anything. I can tell you, my family means more than anything to me. And I want to grow it, to see it become a great nation. But I cannot do that anymore. And what family I have now is falling apart. And I must stoop to such low levels in asking my guests if you mind helping me with my family.
How do you mean?
I believe that somebody has betrayed me. One of my lovely consorts or my children. I believe that somebody, you see him clench his fist, has been giving out information when they shouldn't. About my efforts to reclaim my Tatiana, he says with a dreamy look in his eye. So, if you wouldn't mind, dearest guests, close friends, do you think you could talk to some of them for me? Perhaps in the next day or two.
We could see.
We can
Or
do what we can.
yeah.
I leave this matter in your hands. Whoever you believe to be the culprits, I will execute them with extreme prejudice.
Good to know.
Have a good evening, dearest friends, he says, sinking into the floor.
Vanavi just has this look on his face, just like, what in the actual fuck?
Yeah. Vern,
I really
just
don't think
kinda,
we're qualified to help with family issues.
I don't think we are either, especially if they're gonna be murdered.
and also use the wording that we use. Oh, like I mean, as a party, not as characters, but as players.
Eh,
With extreme prejudice.
meh.
I'm confused.
Just like, as human beings, our group uses the words like execute with extreme prejudice a lot.
Yeah,
Just it conveys such a good point.
it conveys a good point.
Vanavi is now concerned that Strahd is constantly watching us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
obviously we know who his consorts are. I don't.
The
I-
brides?
Apparently, at least 2 of them want us dead, which isn't great.
I thought only
That's-
one of us, well, one of them wanted us dead. Or, no, 2 of us. 2 of them wanted us dead, right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one maybe doesn't, and the other 2 definitely do.
Well, one doesn't want one of us dead. Who that one is unclear.
Okay. Question is, are we going up or through the doors?
Well, we're not going to the ground floor, that's for certain.
Okay.
Putting this off as long as you can, I assume.
We're avoiding the spooky bitches as much as possible.
Okay.
The people he just told you to go talk to.
Oh, he told us to go
You
talk to
wanna-
the spooky bitches. Oh,
The consorts, yes!
I suppose we have to go talk to them now, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is-
well,
this
Question
upward.
which one is it that doesn't want us dead? Maybe we should get that info first.
Yeah. Yeah.
wasn't it
Yeah.
the one on the ground floor?
Did he tell us?
No?
We should maybe go ask.
Oh wait. Josh? Are these stairs up or down?
Down.
Down.
Let's go ask Leaf which one doesn't want to kill us all.
Hey, completely hypothetical question. Out of those 3 you told us about earlier, which was the one that doesn't want to kill us, maybe?
Just in case we have to interact with them.
Which one handles that? He kind of starts scratching the back of his head. Maybe I wrote this down somewhere. He begins to kind of sort
No.
through the massive amount of papers around his feet.
I don't suppose it would be possible to help with that.
Please do. Yes. Yes.
I'll see what I can do. And Vanavi searches through some of the papers.
Airlift helps too.
Both of you roll me an investigation check.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, this is the dumb party, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Liliana, how dare you? Cat, what is your obsession with pencils?
You guys are so picky. So you guys are basically searching through a fruitless pile of accountants, numbers, leaflets, random pieces of paper, and all roll for leaf. Oh, that's a 20.
Oh, nice.
Here it is, he says, holding up a random scrap of paper he pulls off the ground.
Oh, good, because I didn't find anything.
Let's see here.
You are. He kind of looks past you two at the two back there. Yes. Let's see. That would be. That would be Valencia, I think.
Right, and which one's Valencia?
She's the one that handles. I don't know.
Ground floor, castle, gardens.
She's the one that typically is around the ground floor, deals with kidnapping of peoples from outside of Barovia.
Oh,
Lovely.
great. And I tuned out for a sec. Did he say where she usually was?
Ground floor.
Ground floor. Gotcha.
Ethan, you're so mean.
Well, thank you again. We might be dead by morning.
Well, I'm not saying that there's a dead pool out for you, but there is.
I'm sorry, what?
Do you
What
know
are
what
the
a dead?
odds?
Do you know what a dead pool?
Yeah.
No.
It's a term in prisons, basically, of who's going to die first.
Oh.
It's a betting pool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's all the money on?
Well, the more popular vote is the big fella back there. Strahd seems to have some very specific interests in that one.
In Aerolith.
Next is you, the scrawnier one. He says, pointing to Vanavi.
I'm not that scrawny. Why does everyone keep saying that?
Well, compared to that one,
Well,
he says, pointing.
compared to Varen, everyone's scrawny.
Yeah, I'm decent muscle.
Especially with your family's history and those things.
Oh boy.
Strahd has a
So he does
particular
remember.
penchant for poetic justice.
So he does remember that. Good.
He remembers
Were you just
everything.
banking on him forgetting Vanavi?
Well, I hoped that maybe he wouldn't recognize my grandfather.
You maybe shouldn't have mentioned him so much then.
Josh, what are you peeing?
I'm just goofing around, if I'm being honest.
Well, what else was I supposed to do? Lie? To a vampire?
Probably not, but you know, I mean, you talked about him a whole lot before we even got here, and it's pretty clear he's got eyes everywhere.
True. Yeah,
Anyway,
I'm
doesn't really
gonna
matter, it's water under
die.
the bridge. It's water under the bridge now.
Well,
He's
not
not
quite
gonna
yet. He's still alive and we're still alive, so there's plenty of
Seems
water
to
still
have
under
a
the bridge.
particular liking for the other two, though, so those ones are actually in the negatives.
Huh.
Yes, but I mean, my point was that there's nothing we can do about it now.
High five, Ilda. We're not gonna die first.
Hey, quick,
As
No, we
Aerolith
get to die
actually holds
slowly,
hand,
yay!
High five, Ilda.
And possibly in the service of Strahd.
Hilda just kind of looks
Not
at him
in
like,
the
what's
service
wrong with
of
you?
God. He'll high five himself.
wait, quick
Okay,
question.
every-
Quick question, Leaf. What's like the bettings on the beekeeper? We hang around.
That one more neutral. He's obviously not favored like the other two. But
Gotcha. But he doesn't want him dead as much as he wants Varen and I dead.
yes. And
Good.
he's a bit more of an unknown. Doesn't talk much, that one.
I should practice try talking less.
I say about Caller as a character, and as a player.
I mean, to be honest, Evan uses he's muted because like either his family's fucking
Preaching.
loud.
He's always got
Yeah.
stuff going on.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well, thank you, and
thank you, and
I pray we won't be dead by morning.
We'll see you in the
And-
morning, we hope.
if I die, I hope your bets is on me. That's all I say to leave.
If I die, I wouldn't be surprised if my brothers came along looking for me, because I kind of left them a note, and I'm usually the most rash out of my brothers.
You
How many
too?
brothers do you have?
I've got 3 older siblings.
Oh, you too, Panavi? You left a note as well?
I'm sorry, what?
You left a note as well?
Yeah.
I mean, mine was more of I left a note for the couple siblings that were doing things, like actually doing stuff. The rest, I actually said farewell a little more, formal.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
it seems a little concerning that y'all just left to an evil-sounding country without even talking to your family, but that makes at least more sense.
Well, I mean, like, whether it's a surprise or not, I'm a little bit of a disappointment to my family.
It's rough, buddy.
And
all?
I heard about my grandfather's missing heirloom here in Barovia, and I wanted to go find it, and
Without telling anyone.
this was a terrible idea. This was a terrible idea.
I think we can all agree to that.
I think we're going downstairs.
Yeah.
We were just hesitating.
Yeah. We're just trying to get some.
Quite reasonably.
Yeah, we're just trying to get some character moments in before we die.
Alright. Give me 1 minute to
Right.
pull up the right sheet.
So now we just need to find Valencia, was it?
I believe so?
Massive
Yes.
Yeah.
stairs rise to a landing 20 feet wide by 4 feet long. Stone arches support a ceiling covered with frescoes 20 feet overhead. The frescoes depict armored knights on horseback, their finer features faded beyond recognition. Dust floats in the air here. At each end of the south wall, a staircase rises into the darkness. Between the staircase are twin alcoves, each one containing a standing suit of armor, covered with dark stains. Each suit of armor clutches a mace, the business end of which is shaped like a dragon's head. Words engraved on the arches above the suits of armor have been scratched out.
Neat maces.
You also hear footsteps from the south.
Divine sense.
Divine sense. Yeah.
Ooh.
Let me get my measurement stick out.
Just
Oh.
pulling. Oh?
Hilda does not pick up anything. However, Vanavi picks up a singular undead.
Gosh darn it, my mouse
I
is being
see
weird.
a thing. I don't like the thing.
But Navi's just gonna take a peek. Oh,
Peeking around the corner, you see
she's there,
a
alright.
particularly interesting sight. A very young-looking woman in a bright gold dress and a skull mask, flanked by 2 gnarly-looking wolves. The young woman is looking around somewhat anxiously, almost as if she is extremely excited about something.
Yeah, Varen. You kind of see Varen like after he kind of goes back. He just kind of like grinding his teeth when he
Those
sees
of you
the
who
wolf.
took a peek, make me a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
What armor do I have on?
no.
Chain shirt. Okay, I don't have disadvantage.
Oh.
Oh, that's not bad.
Aha!
Ilda, re-roll that. I'll use my inspiration.
That's worse.
Oh, that's even worse.
That is a 13.
Yeah.
Let me pull up her sheet.
Uh-oh.
Wow, and I actually got good.
I'm the only one who didn't peek around the corner.
I didn't really intend to, it was just that was in my line of sight. I was like,
Next time.
oh, wolves, nope.
Next time I'm playing this, oh, well, if Varen dies, I know I'm going Ranger or Rogue.
She doesn't really move. She hasn't seen you guys.
Oh wow. Can I tell if
Kinda
these are werewolves or just wolves?
I don't really think you have enough experience.
That's yeah. All right, so what do we do? Just approach casually or
I guess I'm not good at talking to people.
I usually am when they're not you know,
Hey,
Freaking wolves.
hey, you're only the second one to die, so you be fine. Mr. Clinky Wardforge back here.
thanks. He's a Goliath.
I stand
That's
by my
not-
term. I
That's
stand
not
by
until
my
next
term.
week, Ethan. That's not until next week.
Just like your vote of confidence is heartwarming.
I'm
You're
just
right,
realistic.
You're being an ass, is what you are.
No shit, I'm being an ass.
So my memory's being a bit sketchy with all the stress that's going on. What were we supposed to ask her? If she's
Strahd
been
thinks
giving
someone's
away
betrayed
information?
her. I suggest we don't just walk up and ask her that.
Well, what are we supposed to ask?
Lovely day.
Small
lovely
talk
day.
with a vampire.
Small talk. Small talk is the best way to deal with things at first.
Can you small talk with a vampire? I don't really know how we're naturally supposed to go around accusing vampires of betraying people. This sounds like a really bad idea.
Maybe ask her
go.
if she has any secrets?
No, it's she won't.
I don't know.
We go up to her and we ask some questions, saying, "Do you how much do you love Strahd? How cool is Strahd? Stuff like that, right?
Butter her up.
And it-
That's
Yeah, isn't Strahd
Yeah.
the greatest?
Isn't Strahd pretty cool? We butter
So-
her up.
how do we bring up just like, hey, so I heard that Strahd maybe had a bit of a betrayal going on recently.
We might let's just say use the other two. Use
Maybe we
them
just ask about any potential problems.
with the other two.
Maybe
Well,
gossip
Libra
about
did
the other
very-
concubines. Like say, do you think it was maybe fuck, what are the other two's names?
Ludmila and oh gosh, what was her name?
Let's not use the word concubine in this. Seems a
I mean,
little.
it's kind of what they are.
That's what
Seems like kind of rough.
Would you prefer creepy spouse number 1?
Creepy.
As funny
I
as that
just had
is,
the other one's name and it's gone.
Valencia, Ludmila, and
Anastasia,
Anastasia.
that's
So just for clarification purposes and a minor history lesson, concubines were used purely for sex. These are referred to as wives, who were in olden
Gotcha.
times more involved in household affairs and sex.
Gotcha.
yeah, don't worry about it. It's
But
There's still
maybe
the end.
gossiping about the other ones are the way to go.
yeah.
maybe.
All right. Well, if I don't die,
If we don't
don't worry.
die,
yeah, hold on. I'll go out there. But basically, Aerolith seems like you're the one that's gonna be the last to die. Tell my fiance I love her. If anything goes south, and then he just walks out.
if I die and you ever see any of the Leoneroses, tell them our tale.
I sure will.
And I'll just
Well,
kind of
Bond would be dead
stand
too,
next
but-
to Varen. Just that's assuming that you two do make it out.
Yeah, you know. you guys are not on top of Deadpool, right?
So you all see that she recognizes you. You see that she sees you. And she gives you all a wave, but then she continues to kind of look about the room.
Okay.
Just give her a small wave back.
I'll
Airlift
wave them.
way back.
Just
I,
go down the stairs.
As I walk up and I say, "Hello there."
As Ilda comes into view, you can see that she gets visibly excited, jumping up and down. She gasps and then runs over to Ilda, ignoring you three entirely.
Rip.
The wolves, however, remain where they are, eyeing the three of you. She is extremely excited as she comes over to you, Ilda, and she cups your your face in her hands. I'm so excited. I'm so nice to meet you. And welcome to the pack, sweetie.
Nice to meet you
This is
too.
such a frat girl.
Oh.
Ben,
These are called sorority girls, excuse you.
how's the transformation, Ben? Are you feeling okay? Did your friends beat you up? I remember somebody talking about that.
I mean, yes, they did. I mean, it was deserved,
Ah,
but...
such a rude thing to do on the first night of a transformation, she says, looking at you three.
Are bad.
Well, you know, I mean, we didn't want the innkeeper getting mad. I mean, it was not in the best of circumstances.
Yeah.
My defense,
Nonsense.
I did-
We don't care about the circumstances. It was your first transformation. It should have been a time for celebration.
Sure.
Benavi, we kicked her ass, remember? Because we didn't want her getting lynched and hanged by the most likely angry mob that might have been formed if they knew about her.
No,
That
he's
is
asking what you
fair.
do now.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
the
this
fuck do
we're
we
in kind
do?
of wolf hunting town, so you know, I mean, you know.
Oh, those Blackians and their prejudice against the puppies. I cannot believe them. They're just unacceptable. It's about time we wipe them off the map. You know what? I'm going to put that on the agenda.
It's a bit
Yes,
extreme,
they're-
but okay.
Quite
join you.
delightful
Just trying-
puppies.
Just trying to impress her and not to die.
I mean, to be fair, Gail, I'm gonna describe Baron's mode is that he kind of looks mad because he's also he's also a werebear and he's like.
But you're not a
doing
wolf, though.
True.
Bill does got the internal conflict of I'm really mad that I got turned into a werewolf, but I also don't want to die.
And then Baron just got pissed. Like, that's not the only one that can transform. Yeah.
Just Farron, not now.
It is at this moment that Valencia grabs your arm, Ilda, and unwraps your wound that is still somewhat festering. Do you resist?
No.
Okay, wait now, which of my puppies gave you the gift? She begins to examine your wound, and she sticks one of her fingers into the bite marks. Oh, it was him. Okay. Oh, that's so sweet of him. He must like you a
Wasn't it?
lot, she says, patting your hand.
I'm sure. It was certainly a nice-looking wolf.
Very
Oh,
friendly.
a good boy. Does all the good things that a good boy is supposed to do. Just like you should, sweetie.
Oh god.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that you should listen to what your masters tell you to do.
Protective instincts activate. Like, Vanavi is visibly restraining himself from drawing
Yeah.
his sword.
Yeah, Baron is ready
Baron's
to
ready.
go bear. Baron is ready to go bear.
You
Bill
guys
just
are
like
very
smiling at her
obviously
through gritted
Top
teeth.
two.
Raining at your restraint. The two wolves snarl at you both, drawing closer to you,
And Airlift
slavering.
Good
Airlift
dogs.
is prepared to grapple any one of you.
Good
Just so
dogs.
we
We're
can
not
all
going to
survive
do
this.
anything to harm you or Ilda or your mistress. We're just having a little bit of muscle spasms.
Yeah.
We'll roll insight.
You'd like you to roll me a deception check.
Deception.
Men of lies and deception. Oof.
Seats.
The wolves back off a little bit, but then circle around to try and cut you off from Ilda.
Oh, hello. Please don't kill me.
Now, what does my sweet little puppy, she says, clapping her hands together after dropping your arm, want from me? Sweet little thing.
Oh, sorry, I was drinking.
I just heard a sigh.
Hey, water's good stuff. It's dry down here. Well, we were invited to explore this lovely castle that you have here, and we were just wondering if everything was going okay around here with Master Strahd and everyone.
Oh, I would say things are going just fine. I mean, I'm a little upset that these three buffoons decided to come in here. I really don't care if they were invited or anything, but they just came in here and took the attention of my beautiful, dear husband. They're such irritations, she says, turning around. I think perhaps it might be good to just be rid of them for now. Go away.
I don't think so.
No. Erla starts walking away.
Aerolith!
Erla, you
Oh,
bitch.
puppy.
You absolute
I don't think they want to stay and
I
appreciate
don't know
the
you guys.
They're very
Oh,
nice puppies, but with all due respect, I'm not that great with dogs.
No. You'll get 'em,
Hilda's now
boys.
glaring daggers at you from behind us.
She then shoos her dogs to then
Just
go
like-
to,
Without
Not
saying
to-
anything, Vinavi tries to tell Ilda just like, hey, I'm just doing what I can to live here.
roll me a
I'm going
performance
to kill
check.
you.
Performance.
Hilda,
The
roll
crazy
me
vampire
insight.
lady. Sorry, didn't want to open.
obviously do sign language.
Not
And,
great.
but obviously sign
Zanavia,
language.
I would like you to make me a strength athletics check.
Uh-oh.
She has sicked the dogs on you.
Oh boy. Like, are they actively trying to eat us?
Not eat, just pin you after saying you don't like the dogs.
Oh, you idiot.
Hey, I didn't say I didn't like the dogs. I said I'm not great with them.
You say from the ground. With
He's had
two-
some bad experiences with dogs. He's had a rough life.
Nonsense! Nonsense! There is no such thing as a bad experience with a puppy!
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Animals are wonderful.
I agree
Errol,
with you,
you
but
were-
the specific dogs that I met were not friendly. It was a long
talking
time
about?
ago.
They're
They
just trying to
had really
share.
mean owners.
Look,
Who are
he's
you
sick and
referring to?
confused.
Just shoots a small glare at Ilda. Just yeah, I'm not right in the head.
Ilda smirks.
He's obviously not doing well. Maybe we should give him a gift too.
I'm not sure
Uh.
he'd take it well.
I could
Doesn't
probably
have the
fare.
fortitude for it.
No, yeah, that's fair. I do want my puppies to be cute and adorable, not ugly little mutts like that one.
I'm not exactly the best looking elf out there, that's for sure.
Erla.
And you can see
Yeah,
that
he makes me want
Vinavi
to
is
gag.
like trying to restrain from just like from like retching because he called himself ugly.
Now,
Vanity
dearest
problem
little-
there, Vanabi.
Dearest little puppy, are you gonna keep gallivanting, as the people are saying, around with these buffoons? Or do you want to come and join the pack?
I'm like, how do I get out of this without being killed? Well, we've been traveling together for some time. I feel somewhat bonded with them, yes.
My cat just knocked over my garbage can. Give me a moment.
Rip.
Bonded with them, she says with a great amount of disgust. Especially
Yes,
one of
they're...
those, she says, pointing at Varen.
What does that mean? What does that mean, huh?
Oh, you know, they're
Those
not so bad once you get to know them. They grow on ya.
big, fat, smelly creatures like that? Ugh.
I just
That
like
takes
salmon,
us
alright? I just like salmon, alright?
What's salmon have to do with anything?
Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
Varen likes salmon, apparently.
Alright.
God, Josh.
No, puppy, don't be temperamental. What can I do to get you to join us where you rightfully belong?
Long drink of water.
Yeah. You guys ever seen a doctor?
Big dog.
Sorry, I'm not used to talk to creepy dog-obsessed vampire lady. Well, I mean, you could start by releasing my friend over there from your lovely puppies.
She
I
rolls
don't
her
think he's
eyes and
having a
lets
great
out
time.
lets out a sigh.
No, I'm quite nervous right now.
Snapping her fingers, the dogs return to her side.
Thank you.
Thank you, milady.
Is there anything else, puppy?
I was wondering if you could tell me some more about the other people who live in this castle. We haven't been here for very long. I don't feel like I know much about them.
Can you roll me a persuasion check?
Not
With
bad at
advantage.
persuasion. Oh, with advantage, sweet. Hey, 25.
A fog.
Those whores? Really? Do you really want to know about them?
Well,
And
I think it's
that
good
man
to
slut?
know about everyone you're living with, whether they're pleasant or not. Good to be well informed.
Yeah, I guess. Well, see, there's
Here's an insult.
Escher. You guys met him. Strahd's going through
Yes.
an experimental time. You know, as people do after some time. I'm just saying he's wrong. Yeah, he's been around, I don't know, 80, 90 years. He's been sticking to himself for a few years now, though. It's kind of weird. Normally, I have to beat the other women off with sticks. You know.
Sounds difficult.
And then Anastasia, oh, she's a riot. She's so stupid. She got so mad about something yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? I don't know. She got real mad. She broke a couch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
she's
caused something like that?
I don't know. I don't really know. We don't talk to each other very much. I mean, they're whores. Why would I?
I see.
And then, Lumilla, she just, she just plays in the garden, plays with her fancy little sticks and stones, especially the shiny ones. She got mad at one of my puppies for stealing one of the stones a while ago.
That's so rude.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what are the puppies supposed to play with? There's nothing interesting in this castle, except for him, But, those aren't for puppies.
No.
Then... That is very true. There is like a cascade of questions coming from Rose.
What's a manslet? What's a whore? Puppies?
Just focus on the puppies, Rose.
And then...
And the Navi in the quietest whisper he can, just like, Rose, I really can't answer those right now.
And then there's that paper guy. Got mad when one of my puppies tried to make a bed up there. He's so
Paper
old.
guy.
You know, the guy with all the paper.
Oh, the accountant. Yes.
Yeah, that guy and his books.
Yeah, we
I
met
don't know why
him.
you would read. Seems like a waste of time to me.
I don't know. It's not really my forte either.
Baron's kind of mad.
Vanavi is also a little mad.
He's just everyone's just vibing, honestly. She's
And
trying to live,
then-
man.
You know, there's Hadeen, the big man downstairs. Doesn't let us play with him. All the screaming and all that, you know. And then, oh, there's that really weird guy. He's got like, I don't know, he's got like weird bits and pieces on him. He's kind of crazy. I don't know what he does. I tried to kill him once, then Master got mad at me.
It sounds very strange indeed.
Yeah, he's had a mental breakdown a few times. It's really funny. He just bangs his head against the wall until it bleeds.
I see.
Goddamn.
Trying not to look visibly uncomfortable.
Oh, and then there's that really bad puppy downstairs. He's in trouble.
There's a bad puppy downstairs?
He's a really bad puppy. He's trying to get rid of the big boy, you know, the one that you met earlier.
Oh. Why would he do that?
Oh, he's jealous. You know how the puppies get, you know, dominance and all that, she says with big air quotes.
I see. Yes, of course.
Well, can't think of anyone else. There's a few more whores, but they're not as interesting.
I see. It's just, well, we saw the master earlier. He seemed concerned that something may have gone wrong with someone around here. I don't know.
Well, you know how they say, first, last to come, first to leave. She says, trying to maintain a air of innocence.
What?
You know, lowest man on the totem pole. Tends to get. She makes a kind of kicking motion.
That is true. I mean, who would that be? Everyone seems quite dangerous.
I just told you it was Asher. He's
Okay.
only like 90. He's like a
Sorry,
baby.
I'm not quite used to your time scales yet.
She just kind of shrugs at that. You guys are all babies.
174.
And Vanavi is
500.
like twice that.
Puppy! She just grabs your head in her hands again.
523.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm older than you.
Goddamn. Baron's the youngest in the party and probably acts older than all of you.
Yep.
How old is Varen?
It's like 25 to 30.
Oh
By the
A
top of my head.
baby.
Yeah, he's like
Wow.
27. He's
Your
27.
old wizened wizard in his 80s is supposed
I
to
am
be...
more than 100 times your age.
How old are you?
It would
350.
have to be...
No.
That's not 100.
Unless
What?
he's 3.5
yeah.
years old.
My brain died. 10. 10 times.
That's better. Could you just imagine we're just walking around the magical adventure quest with a toddler?
We aren't? It's Rose!
Rose is not a toddler!
Anyways, I want to go steal one of those chew toys again. Be back in a bit.
Alright, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Bye, Milady Valencia.
Bye, puppy. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Vanavi just immediately goes to Illida's side, just like, okay, what the fuck?
I hate you all so much right now.
What?
He's freaking walking off, leave me with the
What the fuck are we supposed to do?
support the boat.
Did you see what she did with those wolves? She just stuck them on me and bam, I was knocked over.
Yes, I did see that. I was the one who told her to get them off you.
Yeah. I found it better to not provoke her. Because I like my face.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably,
Definitely.
I could have probably, and the Baron kind of does like a bear claw like motion.
I
Bat
don't think
them
that would
away?
have gone well.
I don't think so.
Josh, what time is it right now? Do you think?
Only about 8 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's only 8 o'clock.
All right. Well.
Hilda's like on the brink of having a heart attack. Leaning
Right,
against the
Hilda.
wall, like, we lived.
All right, Elba.
And trust me, I wanted to stab her as much
hold
as I
on.
could when she said
Hold
those
on.
things to you.
Well, hey Josh. Josh, quick question.
Oh no.
Shoot.
How long does it take to silver a sword?
An action with Quicksilver.
Navi,
Here we go.
grab that bottle.
Just
Baron
immediately
grabs
takes it
Earl.
out of his belt. Just here we go.
Baron grabs Earless sword and says, "Earless, I'm gonna borrow just for a second."
It's a great act, but okay.
Whatever.
Regardless, silver that
Regardless,
bitch.
Baron silvers that bitch up.
I have my own Quicksilver, thank you very much.
The fuck?
Yeah.
All right. Well, can I quicksilver my
Oh.
mace then?
You guys only ever got one.
Yeah.
We got one. Oh, and it was given to me.
No, I had it.
Oh, you had it? Oh.
Yeah.
Why is
No.
my inventory?
I don't know.
Cause no.
You guys
Alright.
don't have great communication skills.
Yeah.
Apparently. Well, my great axe is not Quicksilvered.
Alright.
Cool.
You have a silvered great axe.
Yeah, just in case, Never
Just
know.
in case we have any wife slaying.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not gonna do anything for vampires. It's for the puppies.
Yeah.
It's for the
It's
dogs.
for the dogs.
For those manging mutts.
Right, so. Now what? Do we find Escher?
I mean, to be honest, we only got her account, but
It's pretty clear she doesn't like him, but I
I
don't.
don't like him. But I think she doesn't like him just because he's young.
Possibly, but I worry about talking to the other wives.
Young and stealing her man.
We got
Wait, what?
Milla.
Alright, so
How
which-
is-
Wanna
How
dead.
is Escher stealing Strahd?
Did you catch the whole thing about experimenting?
I didn't know he swung that way.
Guess we do now.
Oh, is that what she meant?
I'm
yeah.
assuming, yeah.
Oh.
You are pretty young after all.
Excuse me.
I am older than you by almost 200 years.
How old are you?
fucking-
523.
Huh.
Why are you so old?
Shut up, retirement home.
Is that the party's name?
Hey.
Retirement home in their buff male nurse.
Hey,
Yeah.
you young whippersnapper, shut it.
Baron's like their
Aside from calling each other old, with all seriousness, what the fuck do we do?
We can go talk to some other girls.
And be murdered brutally.
Not be murdered.
I mean,
Oh, wait, hold up. Since Valencia likes Ilda so much, Valencia might save at least one of us.
yeah, at least the one that's gonna be most likely turned into a werewolf, and probably not leave. So
What the hell?
So all-
Gary Aerolith?
Like geriatric.
Yeah. He was you. How old are you, Ilda? How old is Ilda?
174.
Oh, I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're,
Yeah.
yeah, you're
Oh, shit.
fucking,
Old man. Crotchety old man.
you know, you're crotchety, so you got the traits of an old man.
Your hair's
Alright, let's
not
go.
gray yet, but it's
Carol.
getting there.
Let's go.
All right,
Where are we going?
to the garden.
To the garden. I mean, I don't know where that is.
I assume it's outside.
Yeah,
God.
Probably.
yeah, this.
Yeah.
I
feel
think
like-
that leads
I
further
feel like
into
if
the
we go out
castle.
Here, feel like if we go out here,
It's
Strahd's
outside.
not gonna like this. Yeah, Strahd's not gonna like us. I feel like
Yeah,
the garden might be in the inner.
there's probably an inner courtyard.
Yeah.
Let's
Gosh,
open
that's
these
it.
doors.
Alright.
Hold up. I recognize this room.
No metagaming.
They
No,
do
man.
very much should.
Cool. You go first.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah, don't worry about it. Ulrich and
This grand
Well, I
hall.
was talking to Aerolith, but
This grand hall is choked with dust and stretches into darkness ahead. Webs hang from the arched ceilings like drapes, and life-size statues of knights line the hallway in both sides. Their eyes seem to watch you.
oh, fuck.
That's
I don't want to metagame, but I know.
Well-
Keep in mind, I did not copy and paste.
it's
Yeah.
not as creepy as the giant beating heart.
Yeah, it's not.
Vanavi's
Oh,
just
I
gonna
think
take a
that's
step into the room.
The eyes follow you, but other than that, nothing happens.
Just have my hand on the hilt of my sword.
You bunch of nervous wrecks.
No shit.
Well,
Josh.
should we be?
Hey,
Yeah,
I don't
was-
have, guys, I don't have all force this time. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have Ulrich and his OP stats.
The eyes follow you, but that is it.
Oh fuck, man! If I had a ranger, I would pick up a smitter. Yeah.
Push the doors open.
Those doors open into a chapel. Dim colored light filters through the tall, broken, and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter about near the top of the 90-foot high domed ceiling. The balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor. Y'all remember that? In
Oh.
the center of the balcony, two dark
Oh, that
shapes
was-
are slumped in tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in jumbled disarray. Beyond this debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are covered with bas-reliefs of angelic figures, entwined with grapevines. The light from above falls directly on a nope.
Eh?
A silvered weapon. Am I hearing?
No, something else. I was
Meh.
reading if a certain item was supposed to be here.
Ah.
Fucked. Okay. So Josh, is the body here?
There is a body there.
Could I see any like indication, like if he served any god or anything?
He doesn't appear to be any clergyman that you've ever seen before. He seems to be probably a bandit by the looks of him. His rough fur coat in tatters, and his body fully decayed. Only a skeleton remains, and at his side is a rather strange-looking mace, almost jet black, with 3 skull-like pieces of metal resembling the business end.
Can I pick up the mace?
Divine sense.
There are 2 undead within your vicinity
And where would they be?
Josh,
on the balcony.
Ah.
Josh, can I pick up the mace?
You have picked up the mace.
It's okay, I don't think we have anyone who can spider climb up there anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, and when what was it? Gabriel's running up there. She's already like beat shit out of him.
Ethan, were you there for this?
I was not there for that campaign.
For
Yeah, we
the
did
one
a
shot.
Yeah, we
Castle
did a one
Ravenloft
shot.
one
I
shot.
did know this.
And
Yeah.
You can go watch it if
Jen-
you want.
Danielle was playing Lily, and she went up to the figures who you've now just discovered are undead.
I climbed up the wall. I just ran up the wall.
Yeah.
And then was like, oh crap, zombies! And then I beat them up.
Alright.
Yeah, well, I believe.
Got a spooky mace.
Hmm.
Great.
So Josh, doesn't this figure doesn't look familiar to me, right?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Oh, it's a mace of terror. Nice.
Nice.
Right. Is quick question: is anyone gonna take this or no?
No, I've got my sword.
My great axe. My silvered great axe.
All right, Ilda.
I got me a warhammer.
You don't want a mace that's scary?
Well, I guess I'll take this before I
Alright.
find my own.
So, which direction do we want to go? Looks like there's a staircase over there,
Wait, this I must attune to this one,
and
right?
a staircase over there.
Okay, we'll go to tune it. I mean, I don't want to send. I don't want to make you guys sit here for an hour, so. Let's see, which way should we go?
Let's...
I say this way.
Sure.
Oh, do we go down or up?
If this is the ground floor, we didn't find a garden. Are we sure that we shouldn't go outside? I mean, there were outer gates, right? So as long as we stay within the outer gates, we should be fine.
I mean, I don't know where the garden is.
I mean, the gardens are probably outside, right? Where else would you put a garden?
Obviously, they're outside.
So we go outside.
Alright.
Oh, I guess I should mention that as you guys were standing in this, you hear a female voice basically screaming at somebody about the incredible failure and dishonor that they brought upon the family.
Oh, second thoughts.
Let's not.
Maybe wait
Go down.
until that screaming match is done before we go talk to them.
Shall we go upstairs?
Or outside?
I'm fine with whatever.
If we want to go to the gardens, we should probably go outside.
Okay.
So let's just make our way out the front doors. Back through the spooky statue hallway. Don't be spooky, spooky statues.
I was gonna start singing a song. Nice water bottle. Pristine. 9 out of 10. Oh, hello,
I mean-
Strahd.
Is he supposed to be there?
Nah.
Nah.
Okay, good.
Just
Heart
step out the
skipping a
door and
little
just,
bit.
oh shit, Strahd.
Just turn around.
Alright.
Alright. Here we are.
Alright, who's typing?
No
Me,
idea.
I heard the click-clack of a mechanical keyboard.
It's not mechanical either, which is a weird thing.
Oh.
My sensitivity must just be off.
Very, very dark. Alright. Evan will be on short.
What's this way?
Should we tell
Shit.
Irvin that he's not
That
gonna die?
way is a large wall that stands to separate the many courtyards of Castle Ravenloft, as well as a
Dude.
small gate. What?
Sorry for that, Josh.
Pokemon?
It was a
Gotta
torch.
do-
Okay.
It was a
Oh,
goddamn
that
Oh, it was a
Torchic.
Torchic. Torchic are fun.
The beloved.
Little chicken nugget.
Jiggy niggy.
Let's go through this, I guess.
It is as you reach this area, you see another wall that is sectioning off an area to the north. Growing over this wall, there is an assortment of different vines and trees, regardless of how barren the map may look.
I think we found the garden.
Let me actually grab our token too, by the way.
Meh.
Let's see, this would be Ludmilla? Yes.
Oh, there she is.
Coming in this area, there are all kinds of potted and unpotted plants that are growing. Many different types of flowers grow here, though their color seems to have been sapped away by this lifeless land. Around the area, there are many different undead servants tending toward the plants, simple skeletons that have been raised. And standing in the middle of this area, there is a pedestal with 3 glowing stones, a blue one, a dark gray one, and a green one. Standing around the stones is Ludmilla, Strahd's bride.
Airlift is very
Spooky wife number
Intrigued.
2.
is very intrigued by the flowers and the fauna that is, or the flora that is growing here.
And what do you all want?
Ah, good evening, Miss Ludmilla.
And a good evening to you,
We were...
Mr. Blah 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 blah.
I'll take it. We were just exploring, really.
Hmm.
Master Strahd invited us to explore the castle, so that we have been doing.
At your mention of Strahd inviting you to explore the castle, she kind of clenches and unclenches her fists. Yes. Some of you have a very strange favor with Master Strahd.
So it seems.
I don't know what he sees in you, mongrel folk.
Kind of blinks a couple of times and just... Frankly, I'm not sure either.
Hopefully he discards you soon so that he can return his attention to those who are truly deserving of it, she says, with a flamboyant gesture of herself.
And deserving of it, you certainly are.
Flattery is not going to get you anywhere, little man.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
I suppose. Now, seeing as I'm under the order to not kill you at this very moment, or at least until dawn, what do you want? Go away. Unless you have questions for me, I'm not dealing with your idiocracy.
That's entirely fair, but we do have a question or two. If I may be
Get on.
direct, Strahd has asked us to find out about a potential betrayal. We wanted to know if you had any thoughts on the matter, any suspects.
She raises an eyebrow at that. She maintains a very smooth composure. her face having unchanged since you first laid eyes on her. I don't tangle myself in the business of those concubines that call themselves the other brides. As the first and most formidable of them, I simply don't have the time or the energy to deal with them. All I know is that Anastasia is really mad about something. That Valencia is getting really excited about a new puppy, as she puts it. I suppose maybe she has already found it, knowing her penchant. And that she's been spending a lot of time sending her pack out of the mists. An interesting influx of individuals. And then there's Esh, that little man-child that has taken the interests of the master, or at least until you all got here. He's such a reclusive individual. Seems really wishy-washy. Lost in something last time I spoke to him. He
Do you
was
know
almost
where he likes
giddy.
to hide?
What was that?
Do you know where he likes to hide?
Typically in the room that's been allocated to you all.
Ah, I see.
But that's none of my business. Any of the consorts that would dare betray the master will very quickly meet their end, I have no doubt. All those who stand against the master do.
So we've heard. Thank you for answering our questions. We will not be taking any more of your time.
Thank you. And please, never come back.
I hope we will never have to.
Die in a hole, please.
I'll be sure to do that.
What the fuck?
Josh, you are. I'm sorry to say stupid ass joke. There's so many times where I just
Die in a
say
hole.
stupid ass
I'll
shit.
go do that.
Look at that.
Better than dying via Strahd.
Proceeds to dig a hole.
Die in a hole. Sure thing.
Better than dying by Strahd.
Valid.
True.
So, where we go?
Well, I think we need to go find Anastasia. She's the one that likes to crawl across the castle, as Leaf put it.
Guess that could make it difficult. I look up.
I mean, maybe we just go to that one spot near the creepy beating heart and then just kind of wait, call out to her? I don't know.
I'm guessing this leads to the garden again, Josh.
I think we just went around.
I think
Yeah.
we went in a circle.
Well,
I think we
time
need
to
to
look
go
upstairs.
here.
It was like, this was the entrance around here.
Yes.
Okay, wait, then what's this?
That's the
That is
exit.
The exit.
Okay. Okay, I kind of turned around, not gonna lie.
That's the point, yes.
Castle Ravenloft is a maze.
I love it.
Right,
It's
back
very
upstairs.
Well, it is so well designed.
Wait, do you guys remember those voices that we heard about? You know,
Hmm?
the voices that were like.
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
the
screaming at
angry
someone?
lady.
Oh, yeah,
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 you
yeah.
guys, maybe that's her. You know,
Maybe.
bad temperament,
I suppose it's worth checking out.
shit like that.
Let me see. I'm refreshing my page.
Yeah, just
Puppy
kind of.
lady didn't seem to mention a lot of other women around, so probably.
Yeah, when I'm passing the knights, I just kind of wave at them and say, "Hello there." Just keep walking by.
Puppy lady.
Responds with the proper greeting as.
I
all
kind of
things
forgot her
go.
name.
Valencia.
Yes. And then I went and checked, but at that point I'd already committed.
Creepy dog lady.
Give me a quick moment to get tokens and everything out.
Or as I've been calling her, spooky wife number 1.
Interesting, because their token labels are Strahd's bride number 1, Strahd's bride number 2. They don't even honor them with their actual names. It's so rude.
That
Oof.
really is rude.
Oh god,
There's
we got
Evan.
him.
Welcome.
You've missed a lot.
Well. Look who decided to
Whoa.
show up.
Hey.
I'm not
Having
gonna
a fun
give you
time
any
with your
shit.
Shit, sorry.
Did you have a fun time with your brother at least?
Yeah, we, a lot of, we like like 5 platters of food for $10.
Oh,
Fuck yeah. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been to King Dragons in a while. Is it still good?
Yeah,
I
it's
heard-
still good. They due to COVID, they had to take the buffet down.
Ah, shit. I heard
Yeah,
for
they're-
like I heard for like a couple of years that they were kind of shitty, but then they got better.
Yeah. What did I miss? A lot. I'm assuming.
yeah, so
Yeah.
basically we're asking all of Strahd's wives who betrayed him because Strahd asked us to. And under the threat of death, we decided to go with that.
Yeah.
One of his brides is calling me puppy, and I do not appreciate it.
Yeah, one of his brides leads all the werewolves and stuff and has practically already accepted Ilda as one of hers now.
Yeah.
Hilda's not
Yeah.
pleased.
Vinavi is
there-
not
there's-
pleased.
Doesn't wanna die.
There's a pool of money now, betting on who will die first, and right now it's the Mr. Goliath Baron,
And
followed by
then
Vinavi,
me.
and then you're indifferent apparently, and then Elda and I are favored.
Well, I got a better relationship.
I'm favored because of the puppy thing. I want to know what your deal is.
Probably the whole thing about being kin.
Yeah.
In
Fucking weird,
my
right?
in.
You guys are just gonna dangle that over it.
Yeah. Because I don't fucking know what he is.
Alright.
Don't keep the cat.
So I've got this area set up now. Buried
Cool.
deep beneath the keep of Ravenloft lies ancient catacombs with arched ceilings, supported by wide, hollow columns.
Wait, I thought we went up the stairs.
You went up the stairs?
Or we went
Yeah?
towards wherever the voices were.
Down.
That
Which
would
was
be
down.
down.
Okay.
Oh, then we went down.
A thick fog clings to the floor, which is covered in putrid waste. The black ceiling is moving.
Oh.
Great.
Right, okay.
No, it is not a new day.
Oh, damn it. Okay, so my visibility is charged as on.
Oh,
Shit.
shit.
Uh,
What?
Guys,
What? What?
Josh, are we looking at the right thing?
As you come down into the catacombs, you see an interesting sight. One of Strahd's brides is brutally beating, clawing, and just destroying 5 other vampire spawn, whom she is yelling at, screaming that they are failures, worthless, worth less than dirt. They are worth less than excrement. She is hurling all kinds of insults at these 5 vampire spawn. She's
He
trying to
just
belittle
covers
them
his ears in order to not have Rose hear.
the best way possible.
Vinavi's just looking on in horror.
Where
I
is
can't-
this?
I can't see it. Am I allowed to move forward to see?
You mind?
I don't see
I,
spooky bitch number 3.
I gotta say,
Oh, wait.
Are they on the GM layer?
No. It's just that Baron's got the 300-foot dark vision.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Who wants it? Actually, no, I can give it to everyone.
Yeah, give it to everyone.
I'll
Yeah.
get that.
Wait, hold on. Wisdom. Let's see, hold on. All right, who doesn't need it per se?
I'm 60.
I've got 60.
I think I've only got 30.
Okay, Elda
I
gets
thought
one.
dwarves have
Wait,
60.
I might have 60. I do have 60.
oh,
So
So we
health?
all have
Someone else.
60
No, for
for night
night
vision.
Oh.
Night vision.
Yeah, I got 60.
Yeah, we all have 60.
Okay. I'll give one to the ranger because he needs the range.
I I have some range stuff too with my fire bolts.
Okay, I'll give one to Banabi and I'll give one to Ilda.
Okay.
Errol, I'm saying this because you know you're the up close and I'm gonna beat the shit out of people. Have a guy, you know what I mean? We could probably just saw you'd say, oh, go that way, and you'll probably just run right into the problem.
It's just,
Yeah, don't worry, you'll definitely see them.
Out of character, we found the missing vampire spawn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Vern was gonna. Sometimes I forget Vern has the crazy dark vision.
Hey,
Yeah,
Josh, just so you know, I put it together this time, okay? I was finally competent.
Give me a moment.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
finally competent for once that, like, you know, I had a little bit of anti-horny spray sprayed on me earlier, so we're set.
Sorry, I was distracted by my father sending me cat pictures.
Oh, I thought.
Horny spray, also known as pepper spray. Mace.
Also known as water.
That's
What?
called that's called anti-pedo spray, I think. A pepper spray is.
No,
Probably shouldn't say that on stream.
Yeah, probably should say on stream.
Oh, I'll type it in. I'll
My
type it in
cat
chat.
put a one of those adapters that moves like the lightning to a headphone jack and a charging port for my phone. I found that in her water bowl.
Oh god,
As cat do.
Yeah,
as cat do. Cat do what cat do, Gail. You can't really.
yeah. Like, I
was
think
gonna-
she's put this in her water bowl before. Either
Oh,
that or
this
I've
is-
washed it before.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm gonna tap.
She just knocked over the
Oh.
garbage again. Stop being a
I'm
butt.
gonna tap. I'm gonna tap Calder or something. And be like, hey, are those the 5 you saw?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh, Danielle's got aggro. Parent aggro. Leave the garbage alone.
Alright, so here's the DPS. Damn, who's the DPS who's doing damage?
You are.
Well, I don't
No,
think
no.
we're gonna be fighting.
Well, they
Hopefully.
are prepared to fight them. 100%. Well, don't worry about it, guys. Still got.
Well, now we know what she's mad about.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
so you guys know, if we don't rest, I got no invisibility or teleport charges.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But I
Um,
hesitate to rest because this is Strahd's castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys want to at least move forward, or we're just gonna stand here?
Give me another moment. I need to pick up my garbage can.
How dare the garbage can?
Sorry, did I miss anything? My mom called suddenly.
Not really,
No,
just my cat knocked
really.
over my garbage.
Oh, fun.
Basically, I'm asking: are we moving forward, or are we just standing here? Like, you know.
Idiots that we are.
I was gonna say
She
like that.
cannot see you right now, so you know.
Oh, hold on. I'll
Okay.
wait till Gil gets
I'm back.
Alright, Gil's back. Varen just kind of walks this way.
I will follow suit.
Oh, hopefully follow suit. Not that I can see anything. Oh, I can barely see him.
Shush. Do not gain the attention of the vampires.
Can all of you roll me a stealth check?
Mm.
Well, those of you who are moving.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Ilda.
Oh, come on.
Got a 20 and a 0 in the same roll.
Oh, that's just gonna be it. Yeah, okay.
Oof.
It'll just
Yeah, I guess.
clank, 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 clank.
Man,
The constant stream of vile abuse ceases as Ilda tries to make her way around the corner.
Ilda.
Hilda freezes.
So now he's just gonna hide behind this one spot here.
Well, I'll be right here with the
wait, are we moving our tokens? I think I need to refresh.
Hmm?
I figured everybody was moving.
Oh, there we go. Oh, that's different. I was on a completely different map.
Oh.
I sworn I deleted all the duplicates, but you know, whatever.
I was like
There we
outside
go.
somewhere.
We're gonna
There
need
we
you
go.
to talk to. Okay.
Oh, combat.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I still can't even see him.
What was that?
I said I still can't even see him.
Yeah, I gave you.
Yeah, I know, but I assume they're behind a corner from where I am.
Oh.
Ah.
I think we just handled this very poorly.
Nope.
So, are we
I
running back
mean-
upstairs?
Everybody, roll for initiative.
Oh, we all did that.
Alright.
Oh no, she's going first.
Some music up in here. for your
Oh
parties
yeah, I
and
haven't been
whatnot.
hearing music this whole time. There we
Oh,
go.
I hear it. Curse you, dice gods.
She immediately screams, "Who is that? Go find them!"
Uh-oh.
And runs over here. She begins to cast a spell.
Eh,
Counter spell.
none of us have counterspell.
As
What
a
the
wall
hell?
of stone seals off your escape.
Oh.
How high is it?
From floor to ceiling.
Oh.
No.
Ah, so this is how I die.
Just
Yeah, Vanavi just thinks, this is how I die.
Calder, it is your turn. And what was that, Evan?
as a Josh prepared this.
I'm not saying that I didn't alter some of the encounters, because I still think that the Strahd brides just being normal vampire spawn is incredibly boring.
Wait, what? That's so boring.
They also
Okay.
actually don't show up in the normal adventure until you fight Strahd in like the very end.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
Which
no
I was like,
fun.
if you've got these three brides, use them.
Yeah.
Calder.
Okay, so as a player, she's a baddie, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
She's trying to murder us.
Well,
You-
Well,
That's not quite what has been said.
no.
You all are going crawling around, sneaking around, and
true.
you were found out, and she has said, find them. Take whatever information you will from that.
okay. Okay. In that case, I will. Oh man. If we just want to talk to her.
Excuse me, I need to be right back in a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should go talk to her. Like, I was thinking I should just run out there and say, like, hey, we're sorry that we intruded. We just didn't want to interrupt you screaming at your vampire friends.
I don't think
Yeah.
you should be the one to do that,
'Cause-
that family's the vampire slaying family.
Yeah, that is true.
Calder, you and I can deal with this. Maybe
What?
Ilda. Not his favorite.
I have. terrible
Calder has
charisma.
terrible charisma.
I'm a -1.
So am I.
Well, then send Ilda.
That's what I said. All three of us, because you two
No.
are die.
What I was gonna do was I was gonna prepare a entangle in case she charges us.
I was just gonna pop out there and be like, "Hey."
That's pretty
Please
much
don't
what I was
do this.
gonna do.
Like keep it charged up until she goes hostile on us, or
Sorry.
she goes
Back.
hostile on us.
Well, if you don't, like, if you prepare a leveled spell, and don't cast it, you'll still lose the spell.
I know. I will hold my action.
And
I will hold
For?
my action for entangle in case she goes definite hostile. if we're gonna be talking to her, and she goes hostile, then I want Entangle to be ready just in case.
Aerolith.
I'm like, guys, should we let her know?
I'm
Over
going
here?
to.
Okay. Aerolith says, Milady Anastasia, we are the guests that the Lord Strahd has brought into the castle. We came downstairs hearing noise and wanted to investigate. We do not mean no harm. We were just about to leave and walk outside with hands up, not touching anything.
Darren.
Do I hear any sudden exchange of words or anything?
Aerolith has said what he said, but Anastasia has not had the opportunity to respond.
Okay. I shall just stand right where I am, and let's just say let's see what. Okay. I shall just I'll just prepare a oh no, I'll just prepare a warhammer. I just do it. More like if she's definitely hostile.
Okay.
Because I don't want to hold a spell. That's more definite.
Vanavi.
I'll go up there by Aerolith and say just like, we are so very sorry. We wanted to ask you some questions, but we also did not want to intrude on your conversation. If you so wish it, we will leave right away.
You two see the vampire spawn scatter.
Alright. Oh, they're surrounding us.
No, of course they are.
In the bone then. And if only we had if only the brothers' bones.
This could have gone so much more poorly.
Oh, it still could go terribly poorly.
Oh, it's going poorly.
Well, we're not dead yet.
Hilda.
We might be
It
soon.
just says, my apologies, my lady, we did not intend to disturb you. We will be off if that is what you wish, and will allow us to do so.
And yet disturb me you have. If you really just want to talk, why don't you hand over all of your pretty weapons? And then we can talk.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
Are you all going to surrender your weapons?
Yep, just
I am.
draw my blade and put it on the ground.
Yes.
Oh,
I will-
wait. Vanavi.
Oh, shit.
You can't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Sword is cursed.
Oh.
But Navi, lay down on the ground. Just lay down on the ground.
Lay on the ground.
Yeah, the Navi's just gonna
Hold on. We're still in turn order.
Yeah.
Calder.
I will lay down my arms and calm down my wasps that are hiding in my armor.
God, I just remembered the thing.
Aerolith.
I will set down my silvered great axe and my javelins. Do I have any more weapons? And that's it. And keep my hands up and take a couple steps back.
Darren.
Vern just puts down his hammers and just puts down his shield because sometimes people could consider shield as weapons, and then he just moves out a little bit. Just be like, okay, so you got nothing?
Vanavi. It is at this moment, for the first time, you realize you do not want to put your weapon down. That is your weapon. No one should ever take it from you.
Say just like, well, I will not put my weapon down, but I will lay myself down, and I'll just fall prone. Just kind of
Make me a
like,
persuasion check.
kind of like kneeling in a sitting position, clearly of no threat. Persuasion. Oh balls.
Oh, balls.
Rip.
There goes Vanavi. Josh is now debating on how he would.
At this moment, as you go prone, all of the vampires spawn to see that you are not complying
Uh-oh.
and descend upon you.
Well, shit.
I wasn't planning on having this combat, but let me get their sheets up.
Oh no.
Vanavi may very well die here.
Don't worry about it. Just give me about 5 seconds. I can get 6 seconds. I can get Twilight Sanctuary up.
Eh.
Oh, and you're prone too.
Yeah.
Navi does a 22 hit.
Yep.
You take 10 slashing damage.
10. Ow.
Does another 21 and a 16 hits.
The 21 hits, the 16 does not.
You are taking 7 slashing damage.
Ow.
You are also now grappled as she is going to bite you.
Oh boy.
Does a 20 hit.
Yep.
Hey,
You are
isn't
taking
that
8
ironic?
piercing damage and 11 slashing and 11 necrotic damage.
Okay, that one I would like to make a wisdom save, as I will channel divinity.
Let's see, do they have magic resistance? No, they don't.
Hey, isn't that ironic?
I believe she has passed with a 17.
What's my DC? Yeah, it passed. So half that.
Takes 1/2 of 19. She takes... Well, she takes 4 piercing damage reduced to 2 because she's resistant to non-magical damage. But she's also immune to necrotic damage, so 2. Oh no, this is all radiant,
Yeah.
right? So she takes 9.
This was a bad day to take a -3 on death saves.
Yeah.
Hilda. Oh wait, no, I forgot about the other 3. But Avi does a 21 hit.
Yep.
You are now unconscious. As the vampire spawn then rips the blade from her hands, moving back to her mistress. The other vampires back off. Great! Now we can chat.
Am I stable or should I make death saves?
Is anyone going to make him stable?
Yeah, I'll make him stable.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just make sure.
Unless you guys want to keep fighting.
Let's fit her down.
No. We're not gonna keep on fighting. Right?
Josh, you're the one that wants to keep fighting.
I think you guys have painted me in a less than ideal light. I'm not this sadistic. I took this off of Reddit.
Say this now.
So blame Reddit for all our problems. Gotcha.
Damn it. I'm suing Reddit. I'm suing a multi-million-dollar company.
Now that he is so not so rude anymore. What do you want to talk about?
Guys.
I'd say. I should say, lady, that the great Lord Strahd of this castle has been having some problems. Might have had some problem with what he, with some of the other ladies in here. We're just wondering if you would like to, let's say, bring us some complaints you have about them. Some, let's say, disobedience for Lord Strahd. What they might have for Lord Strahd that you've seen.
She kind of calms down a little bit now that you're on a more favorable subject of hers. I
Gossip.
don't know about the other wenches, but I know that new boy, pretty boy, with his pretty blonde hair, his stupid face, and all of that, has been sending a lot of letters by bats out to somebody. I noticed a few days ago, even actually, I think 4, 5, maybe 6. I was just walking around the wall, as I do, and he was looking rather... what was with the word that one of those adventurers used a few decades ago? Sketchy.
Sus.
That would be, that would have been,
Yeah.
what was Vanavi's grandfather?
Vamir.
That would have been Vamir. As for that, then there's Valencia, sweet little baby Valencia. She's been obsessing over somebody important. I don't know what she's talking about. Some next heir to the wolf pack. Bunch of gobbledygook, if you ask me. Ludmilla. She got another one of those fancy stones of hers. Stole it from that winery. Just a shame. I really do enjoy their vintages. Any other questions, buffoons?
Besides that, not really.
Alright then, take your friend and have him get out. I don't like his
Okay.
face.
Okay. Let me just heal him up real quick.
She drops the wall of stone.
Hey, dumbass, get up.
Just wakes
Do
up
we
just,
know that that's what the curse
fuck?
is?
What the fuck? Oh, I'm not dead. Okay.
What the?
I mean, Vanavi seemed rather uncharacteristically unwilling to part with his sword.
Just like, where's
Yeah,
my
but
sword?
like, did he ever tell us that it was cursed and that was what curse was?
You didn't know it was cursed, really.
Yeah.
Where's
So
my
you,
sword? Where
really
is
like
my
the
sword?
sword, Avanavi?
Oh,
Something is wrong. Where is my sword?
Milady Anastasia. Maybe pick up our weapons, then leave.
You can pick up all of your weapons. I think I'll keep this one, though. Seems rather fancy.
With
Maybe a good gift for my husband.
with all due respect, that is my sword.
Not anymore, little boy.
Let's not do this,
Maybe
Navi.
this really isn't wise.
This is not good.
There's something wrong. That is my sword.
Not anymore, it's not.
More. I grab
You can
Vanavi
see
by
that
the ear,
Vanavi
just
is like
dragging him up.
Vanavi is visibly struggling.
I
Look, I
grab
know
Vanavi
it's a
by
very
the
nice
ear.
sword, but it's not worth your life. Let's
I
go.
also grab Vanavi as well. Like,
You're
Vanavi.
right. You're right, but
As
it's
do
my
I.
sword.
Make
I
me a
understand.
wisdom saving throw, Vanavi.
Oops.
And the rest of you, please
Sorry.
make me grapple
Boop.
check.
There we go.
is that a strength check?
That is athletics checks
Okay.
So I should make a counter athletics
Never mind.
with disadvantage.
16.
with disadvantage.
Doesn't matter.
9.
Yep. Vanavi is successfully mobbed.
I think it's mainly Varen doing all the work, but then everyone
Oh
else is
yeah.
like, I want to help.
No, Aerolith is helping.
Like Vanavi is
very
both
much.
letting this happen and trying not to let it happen.
Bye bye now.
Bye.
She says, waving to you as you leave.
I wave back.
And visibly
guinea pig.
holds back a yell of just like, that is my sword, give it back, you bitch.
Nope, we're going. We're leaving. We're leaving.
Like, he held the scream back, but probably not for long.
Where are you guys going to go now?
That's our room.
At the rooms.
That's our room.
Let's go find evil Princess Zelda.
Evil Princess Zelda.
Okay, got an idea. Banavi,
Yeah.
which one do you want as I hold the two maces when we get back to the room?
I'm sorry, what? I was thinking about my sword.
Which one do you want? This mace or this mace?
I've got a great sword.
You sure?
What's the difference between your maces?
One causes terror and the one is just cool.
One goes boogity 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 and scares a lot of people.
I'll take the
Yeah,
cool
one does
mace.
Actually not the Warhammer.
Oh. Is it special in any way, or should I continue using my great sword?
Use a great sword, is probably better.
Gotcha.
I like my Warhammer.
I like my sword.
I like flowers.
Good for you. I want my sword.
Like trains.
Good for you, good shit.
It is when you guys come back, Asher is waiting for you. He bows deeply. Welcome back, esteemed guests.
I bow back.
But dude, why is this so funny, Danielle?
What's up, bruh?
What a strange
Assad.
movement, I guess. But Navi, quit staring at the door.
I can't
Navi,
help that. I'm sorry. Something's
some-
wrong. I
some,
need the sword.
Baron takes
Sorry,
some,
you can't have the sword.
I'll say Baron takes some rope, ties the Navi's hands, and says, "All right, you sit down, and you take a nap. Take a
Okay.
nap. I'm gonna make you. I'm holding my mace."
Vinavi will attempt to sleep.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. You're able to break your uncontrollable urge to go down and beat that woman, probably dying in the process in order to reclaim your beautiful sword.
So I take it I'm no longer attuned.
Yes.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, whenever Navi like kind of snacks out of his, "I need my sword. I need my sword."
It's
I'll
like-
probably just understand.
Okay, so that sword was definitely cursed.
Well,
Can, can you undo my hands?
yeah, I'll undo him.
Gonna need them.
Well, Banavi, rest up. I'm gonna tune this weapon. Anyone else doing anything?
Cool,
Back
I'ma
to cell,
take a
hour or
nap.
so. Hour or
I
so.
frankly really still need a nap, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Still not doing super hot after, y'all beat me up last night.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's totally, you did the right thing, but, I still have a headache.
Cool.
You
I
do
also
that,
have a headache.
Yeah, you do that. And I'll
Yeah.
probably.
And a
About
couple of
an hour,
vampire
I'll-
bites in my neck.
Yeah, in about an hour, I'll wake you dudes up so I can, talk to someone.
Are
Cool.
you taking a short or a long rest?
Short.
Short
for now.
rest.
For now.
Alright.
Regain channel divinity and
I'm
heal sad.
Yeah, I'm basically making sure that I'm just attuning to my weapon.
Okay. You are attuned to the Mace of Terror. It is fully charged.
Oh.
Shit. Let's go.
There, that was exactly enough to bring me to max.
Nice.
I don't think I'm getting it.
I just realized I found something that I can do that I realized I could do,
Oh.
but I'm not going to share with the group.
How dare you?
It's nothing that you guys should know.
I mean,
Gotcha.
you could have just said, well, you did kind of just announce it, right?
Yeah, so why mention it?
Yeah,
I want to keep you guys on edge.
No.
They suck.
yeah, that you're an ass.
Well, I already know I'm an ass. Fuck you.
Something to be proud of.
The long rest.
Short rest. Okay, it's just a normal mace, right? When fighting with it?
Yes.
Not plus one? Okay.
Using my greatsword means I need to unequip my shield.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be better if I did use the mace.
Warhammer. Or do you want mace?
I'll
You want scary mace? Or
I'll
you
take the
want
warhammer. You've already attuned to it. And already attuned to the mace.
Okay.
Is there a difference between a mace and a warhammer?
I think so.
Well, Warhammer's two-handed. Mace is one-handed.
Well, warhammer can be two-handed.
Warhammer's versatile.
It's versatile.
Warhammer's a 1d8 or a 1d10. A mace is a 1d6.
Hmm.
That's Sag. Beautiful.
There we go. I have removed longsword from my attacks list and added warhammer.
I mean, you could probably just get the longsword, just rename it.
40K.
Eh.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hey.
You fucking idiot.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's go talk to Escher.
Oh. Is that what we're doing?
Well, what else would we be doing?
He's the one everyone thinks is sus.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Sending
let's just-
cheeky bat messages.
Alright, well. I look over and I say, hey, Asher.
Yes, my lord.
That's a little bit weird, but, do you have any dirt on the other residents of this manor? Let's just say. I'm saying, let's just say that, Lord Strahd is kind of suspicious about some of them. Well, one of them. I'm just wondering, you know, if there's anyone you might think of.
If you're afraid of people unable to fulfill the will of our great master, my mind drifts to dear little Valentia. She is rather immature for her status and age. She tends to get wrapped up in things, gets a little too excited about her puppies, he says, looking over to Ilda.
Ilda just kind of narrows her eyes.
Ludmilla is a strong, very trustworthy, efficient, bloodthirsty, cruel, everything Lord Strahd could ever want. That is why she was his first, other than his dearest Tatiana. I don't have much to say about Anastasia. She's impatient, very irritable. Does that answer your question, my lord?
For what? Yeah. And another question is, who is this Tatiana you speak of?
Tatiana is the one and only who holds the heart of our master. I think you know her as... what is she this time? I think she was Sarah last time, but I don't quite remember. Irina, maybe? Started with an I. None of us care very much about her. She takes attention away from the rest of us.
Okay.
Now, is
Which one,
this Irina, as you think she's called, and this Tatiana, are they related? Is she a reincarnation or something?
He taps the side of his nose. They are one and the same.
I don't see how
Same
that makes
soul
sense.
in a new body.
So,
Not even the souls of the dead can escape the grip of Barovia and its dark master.
good to know.
Okay. Just wondering. Where's Calder? Calder's token. I don't know.
I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
on
what.
here.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
You didn't say anything of him.
I did. I typed it in chat.
You gotta like say things though.
Yeah.
We were in dialogue. I did not want to disturb.
That's true.
What did I miss?
Just talking to Escher.
Yeah, I was gonna
What's
say something
the
stupid.
dirt? Where is the motherfucking tea?
The dirt is apparently that Escher thinks he's not suspicious.
Well,
Of course.
of course. I'm back with chips and queso.
Nice.
Let me phrase that. Chips and queso extreme. For my freak
Extreme. Alright then.
Alright, well. Where is. Hey, Ash. Where is, hold on. Let me get the right name. Rahadin.
At the moment, I assume he is within his quarters.
Where might his quarters be?
Downstairs. Near the kitchens, further down. I don't believe you have ventured in that particular part of the castle yet.
Yeah.
It is in the catacombs. If you were to go down where you met our lovely, lovely Anastasia.
I'm not going
Then-
back down there.
If you go to the north and to the left of a particular tomb, from there you go, keep going, you will enter into the brazier room. You will take the door on your right, go up the stairs, watch the trap, mind you, and then it should be on your left.
Better question is, can you go retrieve him for us? We have questions.
I can do that, certainly. Give me 1 minute. He then proceeds to walk up the wall and out the window.
Okay.
Vampires.
You know, that guy really is too pretty for his own good.
Navi?
What?
Navi, not now.
Aerith's gonna start practicing dancing.
I'm just saying that Strahd has. Well, he's
Good
got.
taste.
Yeah, as weird as that sounds.
I'll be back in a second.
I'll take this minute to go use the restroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more drink.
Alright. Small break.
Major break time.
Hello there.
No, I'm just saying I might have to stop soon. My energy is fading. Just due to my cat, I can't stay up till like 11 or 12 anymore.
No. Sleep schedule? What?
Unfortunately. I can only, like, my cat wakes me up at like 6 in the morning
Ooh.
so that I can feed her, and it's so annoying.
Hey, you asked for it, man.
What?
You asked for it.
Yeah. And I love my cat, but she can be real annoying sometimes.
I like how all of you think are like, Airlift is a bad guy.
Nah.
Airlift is dumb. Airlift will kill us all.
Nah.
Honestly, I thought Michael was gonna stab me with my own axe.
Vanavi is just like, he's weird. Okay.
As I'm practicing the dance. It will all come in due time.
Vanavi's thoughts on Aerolith is just like, he's weird. I'll just deal with it. I've met plenty of weirder people.
You just don't know how weird Vanavi can get.
Vanavi can get kind of weird.
Just wait. It's gonna be fun.
Vanavi's family, the Leoneros, are known for being kind of serious.
Yeah. You may not like me after I do something.
Yeah.
What was this session? Where you guys exchange backstories and stuff?
Not really. But, like,
Really?
if you remember last time, Strahd referred to Aerolith as kin.
Yeah.
And
Just-
the party's just like, hey, what does that mean? And Aerolith's
Yeah.
just like, I don't know.
So it's
I don't know.
hint. It's a
I like my meat raw, dude.
And everyone judges him for it.
Yeah. Everyone.
Like, if I met someone like that in real life, I would judge them for that.
Like, are you a vampire?
Well, no, I would think, are you a savage? Like, who eats meat raw?
Have you met this group? Have you met Evan, Michael, and I? Damn it. Evan, you're supposed to repeat that.
No.
Evan, you're supposed to go monkey.
I want only Michael can do it. Then I follow along.
Michael? Michael! Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
What?
It's an Office reference.
I thought Battlestar Galactica was a show.
It is.
It is.
Here. Bears. Beets like the vegetable or whatever it is.
Okay. Huh.
Question: which bear is best? Well, there's basically two trains of thought. Wrong. Black bear.
What?
Bears? I'm reciting the whole child line pretty much.
No, Ethan, stop.
Polar bears are where it's at, though.
But yellow polar bears.
There are yellow polar bears?
Yeah. So a polar bear and a grizzly, you know,
Oh.
to the deed. And they produce infertile offspring.
Hmm.
What's going on?
No,
It's complicated.
Ethan is referencing The Office, and Gail's not getting it.
I've never seen The Office.
Yeah, I sent.
That's
it's
fair.
It's a 12-minute video, so I recommend watching it tomorrow or something since you don't have the energy.
Ah.
That's fair, I would say.
I'm back.
Hi.
You know, the Office is one of those shows that everyone says you should watch, but then you know what I mean?
No, Michael. No, Michael.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hello. We all just took a short break.
Cool.
I am losing energy quickly, though. I can no longer stay awake that late. So we might want to consider wrapping it up soon.
Hmm.
Like, my cat wakes me up at like 6 every morning to feed her.
Oof.
It's just, yeah, that doesn't leave a lot of time for us to play then.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We'll talk about it later, but maybe we'll consider moving to Saturday. I can discuss with my other group if they don't mind switching.
Yeah. I mean, Fridays are fine. I have nothing on Fridays. It's just that, like, I might need to take more naps on Fridays so that I have the energy to be awake.
And
I mean,
for me personally, I could, if I didn't have work until 7, I could go earlier. But until November 1st, I cannot do that.
Mm.
So it's, if I could go earlier, I would go earlier, but I can't.
Exactly.
and also me and Evan had something on Saturday.
Mm. Yeah, Fridays are fine. I can just, like, take more naps and make myself less tired.
It is 5 minutes after Escher leaves that you all hear a knock at your door.
Well, that was
Alright.
quick.
Aerith opens it.
Standing outside of the door is Rahadin. Can everyone give me a wisdom save?
Rahadin and his
Forgot
frickin'
about
screams.
Radine.
Fuck your screams!
Yes.
Yes, Oda. We are the
Finally, I
chosen
can roll.
ones.
The Navi's not doing too well today. His lucky sword has been taken from him.
Calder and Vanavi fall to the ground, slobbering a little bit before recovering.
Vanavi was already on the couch, he's fine. Just kind of flop on the couch a little.
My lord, Escher has told me that you have called for me. And what services would you require, my dear sirs and madam?
Walks to the other couch so he doesn't have to be near that guy.
I just kind of walk towards this way. Rahadin, did Escher follow you by any chance?
I do not keep track of where all of the different consorts are. I do not know.
Just wondering, because let's just say Lord Strahd has some, let's say, opinions that he told us that someone in his household might not be the best, might not say
He
hold his
holds up a
interest.
hand. I have been made aware of the situation and the game that he has assigned to you this night.
Oh, it's a game. Great.
The lives of one of the consorts is in your hands, so yes, in a way, it is a game.
I don't like this game.
And yet you must play, my dearest Vanavi.
Yeah, no. On pain of death.
That's a good, chap.
I was just wondering, want everyone's input. That was about the only really big question we had, Nadine.
You were requesting mine.
Yeah.
I do not have many opinions. They are all eccentric in their own ways. Escher secludes himself. Valentia keeps her dogs around. If you ask my personal opinion, I don't like Valentia. She causes much more work for me than is worth it. especially with her recruitment methods. He nods towards Ilda. I am sorry.
Thank you.
Ludmilla, she is solid. A good person, or at least by my standards. Ruthless, cunning, all the things one could wish for in a bride. Anastasia gets the job done at least. I don't like her. She breaks things, and I have to fix them. But that's none of your worry. As for dirt, I think, as Escher put it, that you were looking for, I don't listen to rumors. I don't remember them.
Yeah, Rodin. That was probably the most straightforward answer. we got tonight.
You've been very helpful. You're very good at your job.
Thank you, Lord Fanavi. I appreciate that honest praise.
No problem. I might die tonight, so might as well.
Well, I'm not saying that it would benefit me, but I might be getting a new horse at the end of the night if that is true.
A new horse? Whatever.
I guess
They're betting on us with horses.
Yeah.
you betting on us?
Is there anything that I can help you with, dear esteemed guests?
Yeah, they're betting on the horses.
Josh, is there any refreshments in the room?
There is. There is
Ah,
a pitcher of water as well as several fruits, presumably grown in the garden, as well as a small bottle of wine.
Anybody else want more alcoholic beverages?
I could use a drink.
Just to,
May we have another bottle of wine, Rahadi?
I will get that for you in just a moment.
Thank you. Other than that, I think we're good.
He proceeds out of the room, coming back in only about another 5 minutes to deliver you another larger bottle of wine, as well as extra glasses.
I bow down to Rahadin and say thank you, and close the door after he exits.
We never
Hold on,
asked
Kanavi.
Escher about the bats.
But Navi, before we drink, Rose.
Yeah,
You-
yeah. I'm gonna go explore.
Are
No.
you sure that's a good idea?
Rose?
Why not? They seem nice. Those ladies have weird words.
I'm sorry, they seem nice?
I mean,
You're not nice. Don't,
okay,
Rose.
maybe
You
not
might.
nice, but they didn't kill you.
They came awful close.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I can go through walls.
Yeah, that's not the problem.
Yeah, and so can they.
Yeah, so can they, and they can also. You could also lead some. If something happens, Rose, you could also lead them back to us, or you might get hurt because they're mythical. They're
Just
weird.
because you're a ghost doesn't mean you're not invincible. Or
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you are invincible.
These are no fun. Give me the book on the goats.
Here you go.
Okay.
As Rose hops out and basically sits on the couch reading the book about the goats.
It's a fun book. It's got lots of fun goats.
Lots of wrong goods.
I've never seen a goat.
They're... Well, I'm just gonna be honest, they're not nice creatures.
What the fuck? Fuck you,
Michael is
Benali.
deeply offended.
Michael and Varen deeply offended.
Yes.
Like, they're not nice, but they're not complete assholes.
Oh, you're,
And like peace.
I'm sorry, Gil. He's just the inner goat man inside me.
I mean, I've worked with goats too. They're
Yeah.
not the nicest things out there.
Like, is this Gil speaking or is it not me?
No, it's Gale speaking. I've worked with goats.
What type of goats were you working with?
I
They're
don't
pretty
know.
cool.
Goats that definitely weren't all that friendly to each other. They liked me because I fed them.
No, they're definitely not friendly to each other because they're seeing who's the top. That's fun.
Yeah,
Let's focus on the game, y'all.
yeah.
So who's getting off the rocker drunk?
I'm not getting off the rocker drunk. I'm just drinking a little bit, definitely.
Yeah, I'll have like a glass, but yeah, definitely not getting drunk. This is
Don't
not the
wanna
place
get-
to be inebriated.
Yeah, don't get drunk in Strahd's castle.
Gets matching tattoos with Rahadin.
What?
Gets matching tattoos with Rahadin.
Oh.
What kind of tattoos do they get, do you reckon?
Bats.
Bits.
Heck yeah.
Well, are you guys going to explore anymore, or are you going to hunker down for the night?
Let's hunker down.
Hunker down, probably.
Yeah.
Alright. Hilda, please give me a wisdom saving.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
Come on.
Worst
give me that
worst
natural
thing
twenty.
is if we
It's not bad.
That's a good save.
Hilda, what is your... Actually, I don't think you can actually have a higher DC than that.
It's a 15.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hilda does not go full wolf tonight.
Yay.
Thank God.
I don't
You
want to use.
all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Yay. 2 hit dice back.
And in the morning, Rahadin knocks on your door. Rather early in the morning. About 5:30 or 6.
Ugh.
What
Varen,
do you mean that's a
Real
normal
crime
day
here.
for me?
I
Yeah.
pity you.
Ah, but you're weird.
yeah, that's also somewhat a normal day for me because that's when I usually serve my slumber. But I don't get up till like 7.
Aerolith is already awake.
Like, Vanavi's
Okay.
kind of half awake.
Alright,
Yeah. What's going on?
Varen goes to the door and opens it up because apparently Varen's the only one that's a morning person here.
Aerolith's been awake for like 3 hours.
Rahadin is at the door, and he says, "Dearest Varen and company, I have come to collect you for the morning banquet."
Oh, good.
Okay. Look at the other.
Out of character doesn't have coffee.
It's a continental breakfast, but it's store bought ham. Beef.
Why am I just
Eat.
here?
I don't know. Tell me.
Eh,
Where's everyone else?
I'm
Oh,
by
I'm
myself.
I'm here.
yeah.
Stop
Y'all,
moving.
y'all put me in an invisible wall.
We.
Zoom.
Yeah, I did put you in a wall, didn't I?
Yeah.
Served for breakfast today are another set of many fruits, as well as steak and eggs. A
Mm.
humble breakfast for a lord of Barovia. As Strahd kind of just picks at what's the word for a cluster of grapes? I forgot.
A vine?
Bunch?
A
A bunch
grapevine?
of grapes. He then looks at you all and says, "How was your night?"
Painful.
Oh, painful.
Interesting.
Whatever do you mean by that, Vanavi?
Kinda got beaten up by some vampires.
Oh, and who would do that to one of my guests?
That would be Anastasia's little group.
That is not good. I will have to talk to them. You have my deepest apologies. Would you like me to incline my head to you in apology?
It's fine. Took my cursed sword, but it's fine.
I'll have to look into this even further. He says, kind of lightly cracking his knuckles. And about the issue that we had discussed earlier.
Oops.
We think that we have found the culprit. I don't know if we're in unanimous agreement, but we think we may know who it is.
Well then,
Banali.
if you have any more discussion to have, you are welcome to do it while I finish my breakfast.
Yeah. So,
Navi, take it away,
Why me?
because you can actually talk to people.
Alright. Based on everyone we've asked, Escher seems to be the most suspected. Something about sending letters via bat in the night and secluding himself. Valencia is often deemed as too innocent by both the other wives and by Escher himself. And frankly, based on what I've experienced with the other two, Anastasia and... Crap, what was the other one's name?
Lydia?
Ludmilla.
Ludmilla. Based on our interactions with Anastasia and Ludmilla, neither of them seem like the type to betray you. They are all quite enamored with you.
Well, there is quite a bit to enjoy, is there not?
I'm not going to answer that.
I respectfully let a little bit of Ethan into this character.
What?
Confirmed Ethan has the hots for Strahd.
No. The wives. The wives.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, I don't. Out of character, I don't actually find him attractive. I just want to implement a little bit of horny Maryland as my very
okay.
official.
Like, out of character, Strahd is attractive, but he's way too creepy.
Yeah, that's right.
You good?
Just like, you know. He just has a nice face, and that's it.
Half the planet with the number of red flags he throws up.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, he's gothic Ted Bundy.
I don't know who Ted Bundy... Oh, Ted Bundy. Wait, who's Ted
The
Bundy?
Zodiac killer.
The
He's
serial
the killer. He's the killer that ate people.
Oh. Yeah.
So, is that your final decision? It is Escher who will suffer then.
With all due respect, I think we may need a moment to properly consider the choice we're about to make.
Then do so.
I mean, out of character, but objectively, any of them is a good choice. They're all freaking evil.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just Escher seems the sketchiest, but
yeah.
They're all
the rest of them I don't want to fight. Ever.
Yeah.
And we haven't
I mean,
seen what Escher can do.
Yeah, the thing is, to me, for some reason, because everyone kept calling Escher like hot or whatever the fuck is that, I'm getting the picture of Alucard from Castlevania.
The only
and it's
problem with
fucking
that is
hot.
Alucard is Dracula's son, and that makes it weird.
No, as just a character, Gal, not nothing. Nothing else.
Okay.
Because Alucard's awesome.
With all this evil running
Alucard's
around, I
cool.
mean,
Yeah. And Escher might actually be useful to us.
how?
I don't know, he's sending mystery bats into the night. He might be, like, conspiring against Strahd.
Yeah, but I like my head where it is.
I do too.
On my body.
I would say as Michael, this is not as Varen. I like to fight Strahd one on head to head rather than try to.
You're not gonna fucking 1v1 Strahd.
Do not
Not like
1v1
1v1.
Strahd.
Talking about the group.
Don't drag us into your fight with Strahd.
Well, not now, you dumbasses. Later.
It's like, don't 1v1 him, but don't drag us into it.
Just don't fight Strahd until
Yeah.
like, you know, level 30.
At least level 11 or something. Alright, whatever.
No, level 30.
Yeah,
We're gonna
alright.
invent new levels to kill Strahd.
So is Asher our final vote?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Yeah.
Alright.
I look at Shar and say, yeah, I would say the most suspicious one might be Escher. Or Strahd.
Oh, that is a shame. Such a pretty face.
It's weird.
Excuse me. For just a minute. He then turns into a swarm of bats and flies through a hole in the roof.
Oh boy.
Well,
fuck.
God just has
What?
convenient bat holes in his roof.
Yeah, just whatever we're served. I'm not eating the food.
I don't feel great about what we just did. But
Shortly
I don't see
after
any other
he
way.
leaves, you hear a scream echoing throughout the castle. It is the voice of Escher, and it is quickly followed by a loud snap.
Alright.
Vinavi just kind of pales.
How about we accuse the next person?
We're not accusing anyone of dumbass.
No. We're...
Strahd then walks through the doors to the dining hall, wiping his hands of blood with a small towel. Throwing it over to Rahadin, he then says to you all, "It has been a pleasure to have you all here. Now, if you would be so kind, I would like you to vacate the premises and go back to whatever holes you scurried out of."
Very well. We shall be on our way.
Thank you for hosting us.
And thank you for helping me with my family. May
Right.
we be ever stronger in our unity. Goodbye.
Right.
Goodbye.
But
Goodbye.
And do say hello to dearest Tatiana for me.
Say they turn the corner.
Vinavi just kind of stops for a moment and then just continues walking.
It's just that walking faster meme.
Walk.
It is when you guys reach the gate, you see that there is a different wagon waiting for you. It is a Vistani wagon, but that is a tale for next week.
Alright then.
Stoney.
Whatever time we do it.
Yeah.
Do we get a level?
No, you do not.
Oh. No.
You get your life.
We get our lives, and that's good
You
enough.
know what? That's fair.
Let's go kill one of the other NPCs, and we'll hopefully we'll level up.
So fools.
I know it's not XP, but it's an attempt.
God, I hate Strahd.
Alright, if you want to do that, could you let us leave first?
Yeah.
yeah, the good just I like how the whole thing is Josh can give us a level whenever the fuck he wants to. Or whenever he deems ready, and then you guys are like, yeah, let's just go kill the NPC.
Yeah. Very
We'll go see
specific.
how the
I
coup
have-
went.
I have said, I choose. You guys are like, oh, let's just go kill a guy.
Most of us understand this.
Yeah, I'm gonna
except
end the
for
stream now.